Hello, everybody.
Hello.
There's 20 of us already. That's pretty...
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, considering that just watching a countdown video. Moo! I want the Leafs to win, but I don't know, man. What do you think about 16-0 for Vasilevsky and back-to-back losses? Is this the...
945 save percentage in those games, 5 shutouts.
Why do I feel like I'm straightening your tie here?
I don't know, because you probably are. There, okay. How's
Sean,
that? How's that? Is that better?
Why are you?
Yeah?
It's done.
Okay, because I needed
Get
to
your hands
do
off
something.
my microphone.
I needed to do something.
Sean Butcher says hello. That's
Hey,
your,
Sean, how's
that's
it
your
going?
adopted son.
Yeah,
as it
like
turns out.
he's been out. He's been out both nights, which is wonderful to see.
Jack Eichel saying 1967. Hey, Leafs fans, remember that? Most don't.
No, I was Here's an indication as to how long ago that was. I was 4. I was 4 years old.
Ken was 4 years old in 1967.
Oh, I was 4.5. I turned 5 in November of 1967.
Well, there you go. Yeah, they. It's a bit of a dry spell, isn't it?
Yeah. But the weird thing is, like, they haven't even been in the final. Like, they haven't even been in the Stanley Cup final since then.
No.
It's incredible. Like, we were talking last night about the utter spectacular mediocrity of the New York Rangers as a franchise.
Yeah.
You know, the Leafs are close behind.
Yeah.
Like, their last MVP, and they're gonna have one this year.
Right.
They're gonna have a Hart Trophy winner this year.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm on the Matthews train.
They've had 2 previous.
Yeah.
Ted Kennedy and Babe Pratt. Ted Kennedy, it was a retirement gift.
Right.
He didn't even deserve it. And Babe Pratt did deserve it, but
so their
like,
last real MVP was so long ago that a man's name was Babe.
Yeah, it was the 40s. It was the 40s. And they've never had a Norris Trophy winner. Never.
Really?
They've never had a Norris Trophy winner.
Tim Horton never won it.
Tim Horton never won it. Boreas Salming never won it.
Tim Horton.
I mean, Tim Horton, yeah.
He should win it on the coffee alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But, okay, so what are the keys tonight? What are the keys here tonight? I think for Tampa, they have to start getting some production from somebody other than Victor Hedman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Ross Colton.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great that Ross Colton is scoring.
Right.
But, where's Braden Point?
Yeah.
Where's Steven Stamkos for that matter? He's only got 2 goals in the series, right?
Yeah.
So I think that Tampa needs to they need to ratchet it up a notch. I don't think we've seen them at their best in this series yet.
Yeah.
And this is the night that they have to bring it. This is it. This is the night that they have to bring it.
Right.
And they've talked an awful lot in this series about them.
Right.
Like they haven't talked about, like, they have started to give the Leafs credit for taking advantages of all the mistakes they've been making.
Right.
But they're basically saying, these are self-inflicted wounds here.
Yeah.
We're losing because of what we're doing, not so much because of what they're doing.
Yeah.
So.
And they're not. I mean, it's not wrong. Here's the thing, right? Like, you know me. I'm Mr. Nerd, Mr. Stats, Mr. Numbers. I don't like
Mr. Brightside.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. I'm Mr. Nerd, Mr. Numbers. I don't like lazy narratives. I don't like lazy analysis. But it's gonna sound crazy to say, then coming out of my mouth. But the team that just brings it tonight, because both of these teams have just taken vacations.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey, Front Row Productions.
Yeah, and I don't. Like, I'm not a big. And speaking of those lazy narratives, I think one of those lazy narratives is who wants it more. Like,
yeah, I
who
mean
wants
that's
it
a
more?
stupid one. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that to
Yeah.
me is an incredibly lazy narrative.
Yeah.
Because
Would you
they
like the
both
Stanley
want
Cup?
it.
Yes,
they
please.
They
Yeah.
both want it.
Yeah.
But
I
sometimes,
wanted a lot.
Sometimes, as we saw with the Florida Panthers in a couple of games, you
Yeah.
just get paralyzed by it. You just
Yeah.
you want it so badly that you kind of just you really abandon your game
Your
plan.
core-
You start to question yourself, whatever.
Yeah.
But even last night when the New York Rangers were down 2-0, it wasn't like I was sitting there going, oh yeah, these guys want to lose.
Right.
They don't want to lose. I think that's a really lazy narrative. I think they both want it equally badly, and it's a matter of execution. And I think that is the key here especially for Tampa.
Yeah.
There has been a real problem with execution.
Yeah.
There's been a problem with goaltending.
Yeah.
And there's been a problem with getting production out of the people that need to produce.
Donnell Weaver says, "What's up?"
Hey, Donnell, what's up? What was that? It sounded like a robot.
It actually was a robot. I should mute my phone, but it's R2D2 is my.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is that no good for you?
No, I just
Not a
didn't.
Star
I just
Wars-
didn't quite
Star Wars nerd?
I just didn't quite get what that was.
GP60M, the Cringe Destroyer, says Panthers versus Kings Stanley Cup Final. That'd be an interesting series to watch, to be honest. But
Yeah, no, nobody's beaten Colorado in the West.
yeah. I don't know. The goaltending is a question. Did you
I
get
don't
peanut
think-
butter today, by the way?
Did I get what?
Peanut butter today, Sean's asking.
No, I didn't. Was I supposed to?
Did you send him peanut butter, Sean?
Yeah,
Like,
they
was
were supposed-
this
they
a
were supposed
pertinent
to be-
question?
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Puck
Here we
drop.
go.
Okay. Ref's got his hands up in the air. It was a trick. The puck was in the other hand
they've
all
got,
along.
Okay, so this is the matchup. This has been the matchup.
Okay,
we've
can you
seen all
remind me
series.
which team's in blue?
Yeah, I said the blue and white against the blue and white.
Yeah.
This is the matchup we've seen all series. The Braden Point line against the Austin Matthews line. Cirelli has been, a big part of that.
Yeah. Yikes. Front Row Production saying go Bolts.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Won't argue. Won't argue with go Leafs either. They are a very hated team, the
Who,
Leafs.
They're
Which is funny because
they're
there's-
universally loved and universally hated.
Yeah, but there's so much more reason to hate Tampa Bay.
Why?
Don't you think?
No. They're nice boys.
They're nice boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as you like getting slashed in the face. No?
Is that what they do?
I feel like
I find them to be a
Kucherov
heavy.
specifically is one of the low key dirtier players in the league.
Well, yeah,
and I'm not like
and he didn't really ingratiate himself after the Stanley Cup last year when he was
no.
when he went off on the that's no number one. That's number one bullshit.
Yeah, right. Do you have an answer for this question? Donnell Weaver is asking why it's not called Stanley Cup Finals anymore. Why it's called Stanley Cup Final.
Because it's only one series. It should never be called the finals.
Huh.
It's one series.
Yeah, but it's up to 7 games.
I know, but it's a final series.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The NBA gets this wrong. The NBA calls it the finals.
Okay.
Hockey. This is one of the few things that the NHL gets right. It's the Stanley Cup final.
Okay, Donnell, so give us that one. It's the one thing.
What, like they don't call it the Super Bowls, do they? Can I have one of these?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Absolutely.
I forgot to bring my. I had it all packed and everything, and then I forgot to bring it. So I'm gonna drink non-alcoholic beer tonight.
Okay.
Here we go. What the heck?
Yeah.
What is this?
I normally just use a knife, but I can't find my beer opening knife right now.
This is pathetic.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Do you have a beer store close to here?
Dude, it's Scarborough. We've got a beer store close to everywhere.
Oh, this actually tastes pretty good.
The Heineken's the only one that tastes good.
Yeah, that actually really tastes good.
The Heineken's the only one that tastes good. I've tried
Nice.
the Beck. I've tried the Glosh or whatever it's called.
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
wow.
2-on-1 with Zach Bogosian on the way back. Oh, no, that's...
That looked like
Yeah,
Bogo.
that was Bogosian.
Yeah.
That was Bogosian.
Yeah.
He was the one on the Matthews and Marner 2-on-1
Right.
who got splayed across the ice.
Well, you know, can you really blame him with Matthews and Marner on a 2-on-1?
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you criticize the defenseman during a 2-on-1, I'm always kind of wary of that. That's very deep foam there. It should be okay.
Okay.
I was kind of wary of criticizing the defenseman because I'm like, yeah, but he was in that situation in the first place.
Look at that. 880 save percentage for Andrei Vasilevsky.
That's
very
895 for
on-
Jack Campbell.
No,
Sean, you can spoil whatever you want. It's probably, if it's only a few seconds ahead, then I won't see it.
Did the Leafs score?
No, he said, I think my game is ahead of yours, so I'll try not to spoil anything.
Oh, okay. I just thought maybe because there was an offensive zone face-off
Yeah.
for the Leafs.
Yeah, those Heinekens aren't bad, eh?
Not bad at all,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. It was so good that, like, I haven't drank in 10 years, right?
I haven't drunk in 10 years.
I haven't drunk in 10 years.
Right. Okay.
And it was so good that I honestly started to feel like I was getting buzzed the first time I tried one.
Well,
It was
yeah,
like a
because it's
weird reaction.
0.0001%. You probably were.
Yeah.
No, it's actually 0.0.
It's 0.0. Yeah. Back
Hey,
in the 90s.
big pony head. All right.
Shut
up!
Is that what we were missing?
Shut
with
up!
You having the alcohol beer. But back
Hey,
in the
suck.
I'm trying to carry on with what Donnell was saying. Back in the day, the 90s, 2000s, it was called Stanley Cup Finals, not Stanley Cup Final. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, all I'm saying is they corrected it.
They corrected a grave injustice.
They did.
By the way, you guys, Ken corrects my grammar about 9 times a day. So just, it's easy.
Yeah.
Donnell, it's easy to just
Only
let it
8,
happen.
Only 8.
You will not correct my math, okay?
Okay.
You can correct my grammar, but
I did correct your math
but
once.
You did correct my
You
math
said like
once.
15 plus 10 was like 40
shut
or
up.
something.
What do you mean 50 plus 10 is 40?
No, it was something crazy.
The Toronto Maple Leafs are like the Dallas Cowboys of the NHL, have to
they're
win
not.
every year and it doesn't go their way.
Well, yeah, but Dallas has won a few times.
It's okay, that's fair. Oh, nice stop by Campbell. There you go. This is a good game so far.
Yeah, no, has there been? Hey, there's been a whistle. There's been a couple of whistles, but
No, there
good
there
pace.
Oh, yeah, there was
just
one
that-
whistle. Yeah,
just
there was
that
a whistle.
defensive zone face-off.
Yeah, there was a whistle. Good pace for one shot on goal per team.
Yeah.
They're trading chances though, right? And that's why shot attempts are important. Front row productions, again, I say Leafs suck. So to quote
Wow.
the great dude, that's like your opinion, man.
Is that the Big Lebowski?
That's the Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
I was shocked that you didn't jump on that right away.
I've never seen it.
No.
No.
All right, well, after the game's done, we'll put the Big Lebowski, live stream the Big Lebowski conversation. Do you think that the Maple Leafs are the most hated team in Canada? Maybe.
Yeah, but they're also the most loved team in Canada.
Do you think
They're
so?
both. They're both. Yeah. Yeah, they're both.
It's pretty close for Montreal and Toronto because both of them, every time they go to Western Canada, it's a home game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's close. I wouldn't put up much of an argument if somebody said that they are
The most hated or the most loved?
the
Or
most
both?
hated.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the question that Donnell asked was. Donnell also says, wouldn't it be funny if all the teams that are down 3-2 all force Game 7 tonight? What do you think the odds are of
It'd be
that?
awesome. That'd be great. That would be
Game 7s are
fantastic.
pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
So Ken and I were talking at the beginning, and I'm curious what the fine folks watching this think. If Toronto loses tonight, do you think that that's it? That's the series? There's no chance in Game 7? I mean, obviously there's never no chance, but
I kind of feel like they got to get it done tonight.
I feel like they got to get it done
I kind
tonight.
of feel like they
too,
have
yeah.
to do it tonight. because then the ghosts of Christmas past really start to come up again.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to reserve judgment on that. If they play well and lose,
Yeah.
I think they'll be fine. I think they're fine. But if they're terrible and it's a complete mismatch and they don't show up and it really looks like that's not going to be the case tonight. So if you lose in overtime or you lose a 1-goal game with an empty net, I think then it's a pick 'em in Game 7.
Yeah, I mean the conversation is simple in going into Game 7. We're in our barn. Nobody expects us to win, and we can pull it out. But if all it took was a great speech to win a hockey game, then
that great speech had nothing to do with them winning that.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is that it doesn't just take a great speech to win a hockey game.
Reminds me of 72 when everybody was talking about Phil Esposito's great speech after Game 4.
Yeah.
How
we're just
how
all
it
out,
galvanized
we're just all
everybody.
out here doing our best, trying to represent
Yeah.
our country. None of us are getting paid, and it's
We
just,
all live play in
to
the
be
States,
booed,
but Anyways, what later happened? Everybody always was talking about how that galvanized the team and it brought them together. Yeah, ask anybody on that team. They didn't even know he made that speech.
I know.
They didn't even know about it.
Yeah.
Because they were all in the dressing room after the game.
Yeah, that galvanized the fan base.
Yeah.
Sean Butcher says, I'm kind of sad Montreal didn't go anywhere in the regular season, but I think with the first pick on their hand, they got the next season. I don't know that they've got the next season. Carey Price being very much, shall we say, up in the air, generously saying up in the air.
Yeah.
I don't know that they got the next season, Sean.
Yeah, I don't think it's a full on tear down rebuild.
You never do that when you've got Nick Suzuki and Cole Caulfield young as they are.
Exactly. But it's close. It's close. And I think they obviously need clarity on Shea Weber and they need clarity on Carey Price.
No, the clarity's in on Shea Weber.
No, but they need
He's not playing.
Yeah, but they need clarity on what how that's going to manifest itself in terms of the salary cap.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting here going, you know what? There's a lot of moving parts to this, and it's not just, oh well, Shea Weber, his ankle's messed up and he's not going to play again. Like if I'm an insurance company that's insuring that contract, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This guy played like 25 minutes a game last year.
Yeah.
And he was one of the best players in the playoffs. Yeah. He was a beast and now you're trying to tell me that he can't play for the next 4 years?
Right.
Yeah. Like that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I'm an insurance company, I'm going, wait a second.
I call shenanigans on this one.
Well, but to me it's so convenient how these things always happen in the year when the guy's not making any more money on the contract. Well, it's true. Marian Hossa down to $1 million. Oh, I got a rash. I can't play ever again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's uncanny how these long-term deals that are front-loaded. That he's made what $124 million off of that deal right now.
He's not hurting.
But he's only got $6 million in the last 4 years.
Yeah, he's got $2 million next year and
less. And then 1.
Yeah.
So doesn't anybody ever just go, hey, wait a minute?
Yeah. Sean Butcher's saying this game is going to be close. 2-for-1 Bolts and OT. Maybe. The thing is that both teams are buzzing offensively and not doing a whole ton to prevent it defensively.
Well, no, but they're not generating a lot, though. They're not generating. There's no big chances right now.
They're not generating shots, but they're generating chances. Look, missing the net is,
it's a shot attempt.
It's a shot attempt.
Yeah.
Would you call that less of a scoring opportunity if you miss the net and you're on a 2-on-1?
Yes. Yeah.
It's just funny.
It's not a grade A scoring opportunity if you miss the net. It's a grade A scoring opportunity if the goalie has to make a really good save.
I've heard the debate going both ways on that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just because the player missed the net doesn't mean that he didn't have the puck and everything in the prime location. Look at that blue line turnover. That transition there is wild. They're really they've all got their legs tonight.
And that's exactly what John Cooper's been talking about. That's exactly what he's
Yeah,
been talking
yeah.
about as far as the Leafs or the Tampa Bay Lightning are doing this to themselves.
Yeah. Donnell says, when you guys talked about the jerseys the Maple Leafs and the Lightning are wearing, it's like the same. Everyone knows that the Lightning jerseys is copies of the Maple Leafs and the Red Wings.
How the Red Wings?
Yeah, how the Red Wings.
Yeah.
Maybe the logo, the way that it's kind of shaped, round with a thing. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm not really very aesthetically minded. You know. How would I put it this way?
As your wardrobe would
I
attest.
managed to dress myself in the morning, and that's about as far as I go. I'm not seeing spam, buddy. I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm just not very good at this. Wow. Braden Point for Selke, eh?
Did they announce the?
No. I
finalists?
was just because he made a good defensive play here.
Okay. I don't think he played enough this year to win anything.
You might be right.
Yeah, I think he.
Heretic's back. What's up, buddy? How's the game going? Game's actually very entertaining so far. The shots are low, but there's a lot of
Yeah, we're halfway through
they're
the first
they're
period.
flying up and down the ice.
There've only been 5 shots combined in the first 10 minutes of the first period.
They're flying up and down the ice though. Yeah, but there's been about 35 turnovers
Yeah.
in the first 10 minutes.
But none that have been lethal. None that have been lethal.
We've had 2 2-on-1s,
Yeah.
2 odd man rushes. That's a lot. That ain't nothing.
No.
Yeah, go back to watching your favorite series with Dallas and Calgary and tell me how many odd man rushes you get to see.
Yeah, did you watch last night?
I didn't watch last night. I was exhausted after doing this last night.
Third period was outstanding.
The striping is from the Red Wings, Donnell says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't go that deep into the jersey stuff. You know, when the new ones come out on Twitter, and I just kind of that's
Yeah. And they're also sweaters. They're not jerseys. I'll fight that one forever.
I know you will.
Oh, Jack Campbell.
Jack got the pop fly.
Yep.
Yeah. Look at the grin on his face too, eh? What a just absolute sweetheart. What a just absolute nice guys. Do you guys think a Canadian team will win the Stanley Cup or not? Just to let you know, I am American, Donnell's saying. Sean says, what a shot, what a save.
Well,
I don't know if it was that much of a shot, but...
or that much of a save, to be honest.
Well, he made a choice, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, a Canadian team will eventually win the Stanley Cup. Like, you know, basic math will tell you that we've got Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa.
7. There's 7.
Okay, so we got 7.
7 of 32.
7 of 32
So
teams.
roughly one quarter of the league is Canadian.
Yeah.
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 Um,
You know, stranger things have happened than a Stanley Cup in Canada.
yeah, no, it used to happen all the time.
Yeah, I know.
It used to happen all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. They still haven't fixed the potholes on Rue St.
It's
Catherine from the parades that took
It's
place.
got nothing to do with the teams being in Canada. It's got the fact that they haven't won a Stanley Cup has nothing to do with where they play. And it's got everything to do with the way they've been managed and run.
I think
And that's that.
okay, you're right, but I do think that part of the traditionalism that surrounds hockey in Canada does hold these teams back.
How?
Montreal screaming that they're never going to do a rebuild because we're the Montreal Canadiens.
But that's them. That's their fault. That's their fault.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
Have
That's
the
the
stones to do it.
traditionalism.
Have the stones
But that's
to do
the
it.
traditionalism of them being in that market. Don't you get what I'm saying? Because hockey is so rabid in Montreal.
Yeah, but you know what? You know
like
what?
Montreal lives,
If you
eats, and
can't-
breathes the Canadiens.
But to me, if you can't do a rebuild in a hockey market where people are supposed to know,
Yeah.
then where the hell can you do it?
yeah,
Where can you do it? To me, it's like if you're going to do a rebuild in a Canadian city, you go to the fan base and you say, look,
Well, this is what Toronto did.
here's what a rebuild is. It takes between 5 and 8 years.
Right.
It takes between 5 and 8 years to properly do a rebuild.
Yeah.
For all of Mike Babcock's shortcomings, the first thing he said when he was hired as coach was, there's going to be pain.
Yeah.
There's going to be pain.
Yeah.
Okay, so we understand that.
Yeah. Little did we know that he meant emotionally and on the players. Heretic thinks that the Avs 4, Leafs 1, calling it. So are you saying that the Leafs
final
are going to the final? Is that what you're saying,
Whoa.
Heretic? That is a hot take that even the venerable Ken Campbell, I don't think, is touched.
No, because I think Florida's figured it out.
The NHL needs to go back to 1v8 playoff format. Much better. People understand. Never like this playoff format.
Disagree.
I don't mind this playoff format.
I love this playoff format. I love it. I love it.
I think that
so if Tampa comes back and wins a series, you get Tampa, Florida in the next round. Boo-hoo, one of them's out after the next round. But you get that matchup.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah.
You're getting the matchup. We may get a Battle of Alberta because of this, hopefully.
Yeah.
But probably not, because Edmonton's not keeping up their end of the bargain.
They're really not. What the only people that this hurts are the actual owners of the team. Because they're, like Tampa, Florida in the first round last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them got knocked out in the first round. That sucks for them, but we got to watch Tampa, Florida in the first round.
Right.
So
was that last year? Was Tampa,
that was
Florida
last year. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I thought that Florida was going to be better, because they hung with Tampa for 7 games.
Yeah.
And
well, they may have figured it out. Last night may have been that statement game.
Yeah.
That turns everything around in these playoffs.
It was a good game.
A multiple goal deficit came back.
Yeah.
New York, multiple goal deficit. We're starting, like I said, we're starting to see, in the second half of the first round, we're starting to see the first round show up.
Yeah.
Teams are coming back from multiple goal deficits. We're seeing some overtime. We're seeing big boy hockey in Dallas and Calgary. It's starting to get spicy.
Kings 4, Panthers 0, Stanley Cup final. Call it, says the cringe destroyer.
Yeah, okay.
I've really enjoyed watching the resurgence of Jonathan Quick, and man, the brass ones you've got to have to try to catch a puck without a glove on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, when my gloves got knocked off in a game, I've just stuck my hand behind my back because I don't even want to be tempted.
Yeah, go ahead, put it in.
Yeah, but
Go
that
ahead.
guy was just like, no, because I'm Jonathan Quick, so I'm gonna do it. And so it's been fun watching the resurgence of Jonathan Quick, but all due respect to the Los Angeles Kings, I just don't think that they're there yet. Get in line, son.
Yeah.
But, Dustin Brown's gone next year. He's retiring, right?
Yep.
But you've still got a good Anze Kopitar.
Yep.
You've still got a Phil Deneau at basically just 30. And then if Quinton Byfield walks in and slots as your number 3, like...
Yeah, Quinton Byfield is a healthy scratch right now, which I would not have... Which is not ideal.
No.
You want him playing these games.
Yeah, you do.
You want him learning what it takes to play in these games, and he's a healthy scratch. And that disappoints me.
Yeah. Don Hell's saying, but in the first round, they mostly want divisional matchups to create rivalries. And... yeah, I mean, they do. I guess where we disagree is I think that that's a great thing. I love the divisional rivalry matchups. I mean,
me too.
We got Toronto Montreal last year for the first time in, since what? The 70s?
Yep. Yeah.
The cringe destroyer, Sean Butcher, saying, you've got some interesting predictions, to say the least. Yeah, to say the very least. Wow.
What are you wowing?
He just sat there with the puck behind the net and watched a guy waltz over, leisurely stroll, and hit him. I get that you're in the offensive zone. This is wow.
Holy cow.
Wow, what was he, closing one eye? I thought he was further away. My depth perception's off.
Oh, look at Spezza.
Oh.
Spezza was lurking in
the
slot there.
Yeah, right in the slot. Who was that? Did you see who that was?
No, I didn't.
That was behind the net there? Holy smokes. That's some grade A stupid is what that is.
Really? Okay.
You don't think so?
Why I didn't really see.
Just ring it around or something like that and hope that a defender gets it. Anything but just stand there. And if I ever have a boy, I'm going to name him Tom, Dick, Lane, Harry, anything but Sue.
But if you have confidence in your abilities, like, come and hit me. Come and hit me. I'll take the hit.
Yeah, and then he turned it over.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're going to call that probably, eh?
No.
You're responsible for that, though. Although Perry's been flopping around pretty good this series.
Wait a minute, it's Corey Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perry's been flopping around. Did you see him go down from a slash to the hip?
No.
And it got called tripping. He got a slash.
Oh, was that that was in the last game, right?
No, I think that was in the first game or something like that.
Yeah.
He got caught. That was beautiful. Just while we're on commercial, check us out at Hockey Unfiltered, the YouTube channel. We'll also we're not scheduled yet, but probably do another live watch along. So keep, subscribe to the Hockey Podcast Network. We're affiliated with them. Check out our podcast, Hockey Unfiltered. And I saved the best for last, Ken. Check out kencampbell.substack.com. Yeah. That's where you get Ken's writing. You can also get our podcast sent directly to your inbox. It's great. It's like, because you seem to write late at night.
I do.
And so I get you wake up and it's like a little, you go through your emails in the morning. You're like, spam. Ooh.
Yeah, sometimes I write late at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heretic saying the Panthers are number 1 seed, so how would they make the Stanley Cup by that logic? Oh, I've missed a conversation. I'm sorry, guys. Panthers PK logic? Is the worst.
Who is?
Panthers. I wouldn't even just circle the PK as the worst. The Panthers have just not, until last night, have just not looked like the Panthers.
Yeah. No.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, what have their big boys produced?
Not much, but Carter Verhaeghe's leading the playoffs in scoring now. He is.
Just as I predicted.
Yeah. Do you know who drafted Carter Verhaeghe?
Yes, I'm well aware. Yeah. Do you think he could have been a touch on the useful side here?
He could have, I guess.
I guess. Turns out that he's the latest Mike Bossy.
He's only like 2 months older than Michael Bunting, eh?
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
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 All right, here we go. Jeez, Matthews looks tired. Did you see just the way that he slunched over a little?
No.
Golf Panthers golf.
They're not going to be golfing. I think they're going to do this.
Oh, that was a follow through. High stick on a follow through. Matthews, go, pal. You can't let somebody tie you up like that. Destroy him and move on.
He's been very physical this series.
He has. I called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember I said he's a big boy and he's not going to let himself. I said he was embarrassed getting ragdolled by Sherratt and just laughing it off. I mean, you can laugh when you're up 3-1 in a series, but once you lose it, the laughing turns to tears.
It does.
Yeah. Caps are the next golfers, Sean Butcher says. I mean, it could be Tampa Bay tonight, guys. There's an elimination game right now.
Could be Edmonton tonight.
That's true. Could the Penguins make it to the finals without Crosby? I think they have a shot to upset some teams.
No.
No. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. Oh, the cringe destroyer. You want Toronto Maple Leafs jokes? Oh, boy. I've been around Habs stuff too long. I could give you a few. It says the Toronto Maple laughs.
Yeah.
I've heard the Maple laughs. I've heard the Maple griefs.
Multiple laughs.
You've heard the who's going to be the next guy to see a Leafs Stanley Cup? An archaeologist. And that's all that I got so far. I'll think of others.
Why won't Hamilton get a team?
Because then Toronto would want one too.
Yeah, because if they got one, if they got an NHL team, Toronto would want one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the one about the kid who goes to court and he wants to divorce his parents and he says, my mother beats me, my father beats me. You know, so what do you want? Who do you want as your parents? He said, I'd like to be adopted by the Toronto Maple Leafs. They don't beat anybody.
That's great. Panthers and Penguins would get destroyed by the Kings. Cringe Destroyer, I'm detecting a pattern here. You seem to be on the Kings bandwagon. With how well Carolina is doing, I can't see the Penguins doing too well. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Carolina's...
Oh, wow, okay. So, oh, geez, come on. That's not a dive.
You don't think so?
No.
I want to see it again. That's quite the hook there.
Yeah,
Labushkin, was that?
it was.
Holy smokes, at least try to hide it. It's like smoking in the boys' room there. Kings would get destroyed by Dallas, Heretic is saying. There's quite the Kings discussion happening in this chat. We're gonna mostly stick to the Toronto Maple Leafs if you folks don't mind.
Point Cirelli.
Sean Butcher agrees with you.
Point
Says
Cirelli, Chernak, Hedman. Oh no, Cirelli, Killorn, Hedman, Chernak.
Sean Butcher agrees with you. He's got embellishment all capitals ? Yeah,
I would argue that's even a bit of game management.
I think you're right.
That's a bit of game management.
I think you're right. You could repurpose that joke you just said about the Hamilton wanting getting a team or whatever, then Toronto would want one. Just like, why can't you give the Tampa Bay Lightning a power play? Because then Toronto wants one too. Kopitar would destroy Ottinger.
Kopitar's not destroying Mike Smith right now. Really?
Kopitar's not destroying. Wow. To make that play by Morgan Riley and not take a penalty is very impressive. That's fancy cooking right there.
Yeah.
And it looked clean to me.
Yeah, it was very clean.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the old drop pass that no one loved.
Oh
my goodness. And that is what they need. They need Palat to be scoring. They need him to do that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the Leafs, they do this drop pass.
Andrew, how are you?
They do this drop pass in the neutral zone, and people can't understand why they do it.
Right. Well, that's why. So that somebody wearing blue and white can get the puck.
Boy, like when there's back pressure like that, you can't just do a blind back pass in the neutral zone.
Campbell was
And that's
really
not
lined
good.
up on the body.
That's not a great goal. That's not a great goal.
Campbell was really lined up on the body.
Yeah, I know. You said that 3 times. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
You got a left shooter coming down at you.
Yeah.
He's lined up on the body instead of the shot.
Oh, okay. And what does that do? Like that means
it means that whole right side is open. Look at how out of his net he was,
right.
And then reaching as far as he was reaching, and the puck still went past him. Means that he's out of position. You shouldn't have to reach more than 10 inches, and even that's a stretch.
That goal is going to drive Leaf fans out of their mind. I want to see Leafs Twitter right now. I do, because they do that all the time.
Yeah.
They do it way more on the power play than they do at even strength, because that was still 4-on-4, right?
That was 4-on-4, yeah.
Yeah, so
technically even strength.
Well, no, not technically. It is even strength. It's just not 5-on-5.
Yeah, no, so that is technically.
No, there's no
technically, that's the right use of the word technically.
No, there's no technicality there.
Ken, that was
4
literally
against
even
4.
strength.
4 and 4 is even.
I know. So it is even strength. Technically. Wow. Holy smokes.
Okay, let's see what we got. Maple Leafs at Lightning. Okay.
What number was Dion Phaneuf? Was he 4?
No.
Was he 3?
Yes.
Okay, and that's Justin Hall is 3. Right?
Yeah.
Just thinking about that question the other night, why'd you start your worst defenseman? I had a thought process.
That was
but I
the
wanted
most
to make sure that-
boneheaded move by Kerfoot. Might as well credit him with a goal. Jesus, Kerfoot, another neutral zone turnover for a goal. Why can't the Leafs just not have an absolute atrocious giveaway in an elimination game?
Who said that one?
I don't know. Rahef.
Oh, Rahif?
Rahef.
Oh, okay.
Rahif Issa.
All right, well...
See, this is the kind of stuff in a clinching game that you can't do it. And this is what kills them.
oh,
Every
brutal.
single time.
Wow. Unreal. We're having a little spat.
It's about time. It's about time
Kucherov's getting things
put his
going.
imprint on this series.
Yeah,
It's about time.
yeah. You know what he did? He wore his lucky 18 million over the cap shirt to the rink today. We're having a little spat happening in the group chat here.
Come on, guys. Can't we just love one another? Come on.
Come on, no war. What do you think? Is Tampa going to score now?
What's the prop bet?
What's the prop bet?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. You see, that's when he's at his best. See, all those tiny little movements.
Yeah.
Yeah, looked the right way out through the screen. Great. Great details. Great attention to detail.
Oh, I see Boston's leading Carolina.
Yeah, I was just about to
1-0.
say, Boston's up 1-0. Oh!
Let's see who's got that goal.
Yeah, it's not good when it hits the face mask of the goalie and bounces forward. It means that all of that energy was directed right at the mask. Like they're designed.
Who do you
like
think scored
this.
for Boston?
Jake DeBrusk.
Brad Marchand, of course.
Jacob, the refs are the reason for the Great Recession of 2008, aren't they? Heretic, that's a good one, buddy.
I'm just watching the Brad Marchand goal here.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'll put up the Boston game
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Oh, not good goaltending, in my opinion.
Is it Ranta?
Yes.
Ranta's got a lot of leeway, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina, Boston. We had
Right over his glove. Wow.
We had, just in case folks are looking for a new podcast to listen to, we had right before the playoffs, Don Waddell, general manager for the Carolina Hurricanes, come on our show and regale us about his days as a porta potty, owning a porta potty business
before getting back into hockey as a player.
Getting back into hockey as a player and
Yeah.
then becoming eventually the general manager of the Carolina Hurricanes. Super nice guy. Super nice guy.
Yeah, he's always been a really good guy.
He's a prince. Just so you folks know, we're flicking on the Boston Carolina game just for a few minutes here.
Yeah.
Figured nobody would mind. That's what everybody else is doing. Anybody else flicking on the Boston Carolina game?
I feel like Toronto's really like that was a really tentative period by them.
I don't think that the whole period was tentative.
Be what you are. Be what you are. And
yeah,
do
but
what
they
you
were at
do.
the beginning, and then they started to, and then as they started trading chances, they started
5 on
clamping
3.
down. Oh, here you go.
5 on 3.
That was Bergeron going into the box, eh?
Oh, their best penalty killer too. Okay.
Possibly the best penalty killer.
Yep.
Not just their best.
No, that's not Bergeron.
Oh, I saw the 7. I thought it was 3-7, not 2-7.
Okay. Oh well, he's okay. Was that the interference, or because was that on the interference or the cross check?
I don't know. That's not Bergeron in there though.
No. I remember when defensemen used to take slap shots. That was cool.
They still take slap shots.
They hardly ever do anymore.
They keep them down though, and just get them on net, as they say. Just get them on net. Anyone have any questions for us as we're in between periods? You can just drop them in the chat and let us know, and we'll do our best to answer them. Any bold predictions, bold statements? Well, don't forget to check out kencampbell.substack.com for Ken Campbell here is excellent writing. Ken is a veteran of the hockey news, a veteran of the Toronto Star, and also the hockey news.
And the Timmins Daily Press.
And the Timmins Daily Press. Oh, I buried the lead, didn't I?
You sure did.
Yeah, I almost had used to cover the Sudbury Wolves, but that was Bob McKenzie, isn't it?
No, Bob McKenzie covered the Sioux Greyhounds. I covered the Sudbury Wolves.
That's right.
I worked in Sudbury as well. I covered the Sudbury Wolves.
Yeah, there you go.
When they were arguably the worst junior hockey team in history. Boy, they were bad.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, check out kencampbell.substack.com. Check out our podcast, Hockey Unfiltered. Check us out on Twitter at Hockey No Filter. Why do you say the 2022 Stanley Cup playoffs feel like the Squid Games? Squid Game. I never watched it. So
I never watched it either, so.
This might be beyond me. Cringe the story. Why are you saying that?
Okay, so it's down to a 5-on-4 now. And no shots.
Opinion on
Like I'll take that all day if I'm Boston. I will take that
100%.
all day. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Cycle the puck, pass it around the perimeter. Go ahead.
Opinion on B-dubs. Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
Sorry, can't answer that one.
Where did I put my phone? Oh, it's right here. So they've killed it.
Wild.
No, they're playing later.
Did you see Sarah Sivian's tweet today?
Which one?
She said...
She tweets a lot.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
Oh, Lord, and now, like, I'm just looking at Twitter. Sarah Siv, first tweet.
What did she say?
Oh, Lord, an Aho pass is intercepted by Lindholm, then McAvoy wrecks him. It looked incidental collision, and it looks like Aho is still on the bench.
She tweeted earlier today that she was on her way to pick up her credentials.
Yeah?
She asked the guy in Boston, where do I go to pick up my credentials? And he responded, depends who you are.
Yeah.
A-H.
Yeah.
She said, don't ever change Boston.
I think she's from Boston. I think she's from there.
Is she?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know. I've never met her.
I've only met her once or twice.
Yeah. I like her on Twitter. I like she's always mixing things up
Yeah,
and
she
stuff
sure
like
is.
that.
Yeah,
When people don't like
Yeah.
somebody for doing that on Twitter, then it's just like, just don't follow them.
She's not bland, that's for sure.
No, unlike you, you're pretty bland on Twitter.
I am.
Yeah. Check out Ken on Twitter at Ken_Campbell27, by the way. And you can check myself out at _Dylan Waugh. And of course,
And a penalty in the offensive zone.
In the offensive zone.
No,
oh, no,
dude.
my son. Caught Kaniemi.
Who has no points.
Yeah,
Like he has 0 points.
Look, my love for him is not predicated on him being a good hockey player. It's on that infectious smile.
Okay.
Do you look like Bambi on ice? Yes? Okay, I will adopt you. We're having an argument in the chat as to who's more hockey knowledgeable amongst the people in the chat. Well, I know it's not one of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna recuse myself from that.
Recuse yourself
from that conversation.
Yeah. Ken, how long have you been writing for hockey now?
Well, Loudy, how long have I been writing for hockey? I was covering hockey before Don Lasician invented it.
That's a good one. Have you told Dom that?
No, I love Dom.
I know you love Dom.
He's a great guy. I love him.
I know, but that's why I'm saying I think that he'd get a kick out of that.
Okay,
one.
well, I will get that one to him. Yeah. Yeah, he would like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Wow. We're probably only halfway through the
intermission.
The intermission there.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want another one of these?
Well, I want to save it for the second period.
Okay.
Are you going to have one?
Yeah, I'll have one.
Oh, then what am I going to do in the third?
Okay, you can have them both. You can. I don't care. I'm a nice guy.
I know. I knew if I laid that guilt trip on you, you would let me have it.
That wasn't even a guilt trip.
Yeah, it was.
It was not a guilt trip. I'm Irish are impervious to guilt trips.
Yeah, but Irish, like, you're also a boozer if you're Irish. So.
Why do you think I'm sticking to coffee?
Yeah.
Jack Eichel is saying, grew up watching Boston with my granddad. I like how these real hockey fans tell me I don't know hockey. I really don't like when people gatekeep fandom.
What does that mean?
Well, like they gatekeep it. They're like, oh, like you're not a real hockey fan, you know,
because you're from LA or you're from a
yeah,
Sunbelt.
or
Yeah.
you know, or like, you know, when it's like, oh, like now you want to support the Carolina Hurricanes because your team's not in the playoffs. Like, so what? They're a bandwagoner.
Hey,
like,
listen.
What does it kill you that somebody jumped on the bandwagon?
Hey, listen. Hockey needs all the fans it can get. No, it does.
No, you're not
it
wrong.
Does.
You're
it
not
needs
wrong.
all the fans it can get. I mean, this is a sport that just went through a pandemic and lost billions of dollars.
Yeah.
It can use every fan it can get.
It's honestly, this sport is like the classic great product, poor marketing department.
Well,
you know, because it's the best sport in the world. Like, I'm sorry,
Well, I've heard people often say, best sport, worst league.
Best sport, worst league. Yeah, I mean that's about right. Front Row Productions is saying, well, in all seriousness, I know Jacob personally, and he does know a lot about hockey, so that's good. There's a vote of confidence.
Well, if you're on this listening to us, like you're not a casual fan, like come on.
It's true. Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like even diehard fans probably wouldn't want to listen to us.
No, they definitely wouldn't want to listen to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean it's true. Like if
I think Tony DeAngelo's like this game is. They've played 35 minutes of this game, and I think Tony DeAngelo's played 34 and a half of them. Of course, it's been all power plays. Right. Ever since we started watching, Carolina's basically been on a power play.
Yeah. Guys, can we stop the argument? My dad might get mad. Dad number 2. That's you. That's you, buddy. Don't get mad, okay?
Oh no, I'm big on like sort it out yourselves, kids. Yeah. Sort it out yourselves, kids.
Ken's
it's like when Homer Simpson's sitting there reading the paper, and two wrongs do make a right, Lisa.
What about the hockey episode where he's like, fight for your father's love. Yeah. It'll take a little more than that to make Ken mad, and also he's not really. I'm more the one on the chat, so
yeah, I'm not really paying a whole lot of attention to that.
No. Wow, that didn't go anywhere close to the net.
Nope.
What?
Man.
It sat there for a minute. It sat there for a full minute.
Okay, here's where I believe in momentum. Because I think Boston can draw some momentum from the fact that They didn't get anything on,
Okay,
on
but
like
it's-
successive power
It's
plays.
stupid to say that there's no such thing as momentum.
No, it's
what
not that
you're
there's
saying
no
is that
such
you're
thing.
you're redefining momentum as something
Yeah,
else.
to me, it's more of a micro thing than a macro thing.
right.
You know?
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I agree with
Like
you on
so,
that.
so Boston can draw some momentum right now for 5 minutes.
Yeah, but it's okay. So I got two friends that are not into sports at all, and anytime I talk to them about sports, they always answer with, "Oh, did you watch sports team last night? That one team sports so hard, and then the other team sports even harder, and then the first team sports harder than that, and then
Give
it
me
won."
the rock. I want the rock. Give me the.
But my point is that they're not wrong with a lot of commentary on the sport sometimes. It's like, look at that momentum shift. Oh, what was the one that was so stupid? It was like a fight. It's like Michael Pizzetta fought Ryan Reeves or something like that. And it's like, oh, look at that fight. Totally shifted momentum. I mean, they still lost, but it totally shifted momentum in the game.
That
cares?
one I'm always like, no way fights shift momentum. No way. There's no way.
Right. I don't want to say no way. It sometimes does, but the reality is that in a hockey fight, two people fight, and there's not normally a clear winner. So both
Yeah.
teams are walking away
Yeah.
saying, "Well, we got him."
Bang the stick on the boards. Good job. Good job.
Yeah. All right, now go into the box for 5 minutes, sit on the bench for 35 minutes, and play for 3.
Man, I'd rather watch the toe fungus commercial than this thing that we
Really?
have to watch between. When
You
the
complain
commercials
about
in progress.
commercials all the time.
I know.
Like 3/4 of your Twitter account is complaining about commercials, and now you're gonna say this.
Can you give us the gauge?
I find it relaxing, Ken. But you're not really a
No, I've been watching them.
kind of
I've been
guy.
watching them paint the ice.
Ken hates golf too, and he's not very much of a take a beat sort of fella.
We've done it a lot of times. We've done it a lot in this building as well this season. So
We're having arguments as to who is whose dad in the chat.
Okay.
Thank you, Leon. Guys?
You guys are gonna make Ken jealous.
Thanks. No Darnell Nurse for this one. Suspended for headbutting Bill Deneau. How confident
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
I like the Oilers, but for me, I'm watching this game. I'm looking at LA Kings.
It's so funny. The first time that I saw Anson Carter without his dreads,
Yeah.
it very much surprised me. Do you remember that World Championship goal?
Yes.
The
The
45 minutes.
The one that took forever. I was
Yeah.
in the bowels of what is now the Canadian Tire Center during a Ottawa Senators playoff run.
Yeah,
I was probably there. They were probably playing the Leafs,
yeah.
and Alfie was pissed. He came out of the dressing room and he was pissed off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that 2000 and? Is that 7?
No, it was way before that.
Was it?
I
Okay.
think it was way before that.
If only there was an information portal.
I feel like I was a little kid when that happened. And I was a big kid in 2007. You'd been covering hockey for 20 years at that point.
Yes. I've forgotten more than you know. World Championship goal. Okay, let's see.
Anson Carter.
2003. 2003.
Okay, yeah.
So it was probably during a Leaf.
You would have been working for the Toronto Star
Yeah,
at the time.
yeah, probably was during a Leaf series.
Oh, that's cold stuff. Ooh. Trying to get the water off the Coke can. All right. Well, guess we're almost getting set for the second period. What do you think
hope
we're going to
so.
see? Any bold predictions here for the second?
I think that the Leafs have to assert themselves more on this game. They have. I think
They've got to sports harder.
No. They've got it. No, and even if it ends up being, even if it ends up blowing up in their face a little bit,
Yeah.
I just think, John Tortorella used to always say this when he was coach of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Ironically, safe as death. Safe as death.
By the way, you misused ironically.
Oh, I did, yes.
Oh,
Yes. Coincidentally.
Mark the
Yeah.
calendar.
Coincidentally.
Mark the calendar. I just
Coincidentally.
corrected your grammar. Mark the
Coincidentally,
calendar.
He was coach of the Tampa Bay Lightning, and he always used to say "safe as death."
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's what I feel like right now. Like,
Now, what's ironic is the fact that he's now a very safe coach.
well, yeah,
That's
yeah,
ironic.
Yeah,
You see the difference between the two?
Went, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes. You guys have to realize we have 22 episodes of our podcast out, and I think this is the first one I've gotten over on Ken.
Nice work.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Nice enough to have a Heineken in the third?
Oh, not that nice. No. So, yeah, I think.
Tort said safe as death.
Yeah, Tort said safe as death. Yeah, and I think that applies in this situation. I think.
Well, you're down 1-0.
I think you have to have more. I think the Leafs have to have more of a killer's mentality. Like they've got, they're the ones who are leading this series.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They're the ones who still have that cushion of a game 7 if they need it, right?
But I always go back to the boxing analogies, right? Mm-hmm. You're down 1-0. You're getting beaten in points as a boxer. Your only chance for a win is a knockout.
Yeah.
Right? So if you guys clam up and try to play rope-a-dope boxing, rope-a-dope hockey, then you lose 1-0.
Yeah.
Oh, great job. You kept the goals down.
Yeah, like I didn't see a single bona fide scoring chance in that period for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
There were two at the beginning.
No, but like really good scoring chances. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I think part of that is you got to give the enemy some credit, right? You got to give the other team some credit.
Well, it's Tampa Bay Lightning. I don't think anybody's like not giving them credit.
I think this is sort of embodying what John Cooper's been saying, is that they have to tighten up a lot better. They have to be a lot better defensively, and they have to be a lot better in terms of execution. Yeah. And I think they have been.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And you know what? The problem with the Tampa Bay Lightning was they got up 2-0, and then they wanted to win 5-0, and that's what used to kill them.
Yeah.
That's what used to kill them. Instead of just slowing things down and keeping it to 2-0, they kind of sort of started to try to be the greatest show on ice, which was what they used to do, and that's why they used to lose.
Right. I will never be mad at a team for trying to put on a show, though.
Yeah, well.
All right, here we go. Not a good start for the team in blue. Whoa, that's... Stamkos, you should have shot there.
He was on his backhand. He didn't really have a handle on it.
Well, he's on his forehand, but it was behind him. Yeah. But that would have made the release crazy.
Just open it with my teeth.
This is called a power trip.
I feel like this is that meme where Spider-Man's fighting against Spider-Man.
I think your buddy Matt Larkin tweeted that out.
Yeah, it's like I keep forgetting. I keep thinking the Leafs are in blue, and yeah, it's just.
Donnell's asking who scored for the Lightning. Do you remember who it was? It was Palat.
It was Palat. Andre.
Yeah,
Palat,
it was Andre Palat.
Yeah, on an egregious turnover by Alexander Kerfoot.
That they're grieving now.
They are.
Yes.
Yeah. I should just remember that, like, if I'm at the game, the Leafs are in blue, and if I'm not at the game, they're in white.
That's fair. Ken gets to go out all the Leafs games. He's got the press credentials.
So I have to remember that. So
Yes.
on Saturday night when I'm at Game 7, I'll remember that.
You see, I got these two kids that I coach that are brothers. And I always get their names mixed up. And they always try to give me, like, tricks to remember their names. They're like, I'm the one with the white helmet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it doesn't rhyme.
Are they twins?
No, they're not twins.
Oh, okay.
Why would they be twins? Why would I be so smart as to mix up twins? But it doesn't rhyme. Like, you need to give me a trick that actually works. Like, this rhymes with my name or something,
Well, what are their names?
I don't want to mention that online.
Okay. Not even first name?
Yeah, just you never know. You never know.
Okay.
They're very young.
Yeah,
The two of them
okay.
are very young. Yeah. If they were playing like rep or something like that, then they are playing rep. But if they were playing like
No, I
real
get
rep,
it. I get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Heretic says, I think the Bolts should work silver into their jerseys to make things less confusing. Yeah,
It'd probably look pretty good too.
I don't know that would play all that much on the TV.
Yeah.
It'd be blinding. They should do the silver
Wear
helmets.
silver helmets.
Yeah,
Silver helmets.
like the Golden Knights did.
No, the Kings wore silver helmets. The Golden Knights wore
No,
gold
well,
helmets.
I was saying like the gold. Like I know they wear gold helmets.
Yeah, but the Kings wore silver helmets.
Did the Kings wear?
Oh
silver
yeah, they
helmets?
did this year. Yeah, they wore them.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, they did, and it looked pretty cool. I liked it.
When will the Kings versus Oilers stream start? Probably
as soon
when the
as they
Kings
drop the
versus
puck.
Oilers game starts.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's whenever that game gets going.
Yeah. Now I've always had trouble with time and numbers, but
Wow. What is it? It's
I got a lot of power. Not
it's
a lot
in
of
LA,
accuracy.
so it's in LA, so it's 10 Eastern.
Yeah.
It'll be 10 Eastern.
Yeah, I think it starts right after us.
Yeah.
Donnell saying, hey, from the reverse retro jerseys came out last season, what was your favorite reverse retro jersey and what was your least favorite reverse retro jersey? I really don't follow stuff like that,
Neither
to be
do I.
honest. Like,
Neither do I.
All of Twitter was blowing up. This one's ugly. This one's beautiful. And but I will tell you the funniest thing, though.
I actually like the wild ones, the ones that were like, or no, Dallas, those ones that were like, they had that fluorescent green going.
Yeah.
I like that. I thought that was good. I like that. I like Dallas's.
The only thing that I thought was funny was that the Montreal Canadiens did not win a game in their reverse retro jerseys.
What did they look
all
like?
year.
What did they look like?
Well, they were blue, which is sacrilege.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah,
They were
yeah,
blue
yeah.
with the little
Yeah,
red
yeah,
stripes.
yeah.
It's sacrilege, right? But I think it wasn't until several months. Is that the year that Julian? Yeah, Julian got fired. It wasn't until Claude Julien was fired that they won a single game in their reverse retro jerseys. Why is no NHL arena or stadium sponsored by a railroad? Probably because it's not the 1800s.
You're right. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go on a limb here and say that there's no robber barons out there,
Yeah.
Forcibly buying up towns to build a railroad. Hey, did you use enough dynamite there, Butch?
What a question. Why are no NHL arenas sponsored by railroads? Like, how does that even enter someone's consciousness?
Remember when you were on my podcast and you derailed everything by going off on arena names?
No, what
The
is
Slush Puppy Arena was the one that you were bringing up?
The one in Gatineau, the Slush Puppy Forum. Yeah, that's the greatest. I'm just like thinking, oh my god, they're like the visiting teams in the dressing room. Oh my god, we're playing in the Slush Puppy arena. Oh my god, we're gonna get killed. Like I used to make that joke when in the International Hockey League there was a team called the Peoria Prancers, and I was thinking like before the game, what are they doing? Like, oh my god, guys, we're playing the Prancers. We're dead.
We have Dixon tomorrow. If we get to the finals, we'll be facing the most famous reindeer of all. Sean Butcher asking, why would a railroad sponsor an arena? Yeah, a fair question. I mean, I remember Bob.
Well, they're all sponsored by banks or cryptos or media companies, basically,
Jeez,
right?
that was a hit on Geo. I remember Bob Newhart doing a routine about how rail travel was dead in the 70s.
I'll tell you, I went to Guy Lafleur's funeral and I took the train and it was amazing. I loved it.
I like taking the train.
I love taking the train.
But like, it's not much faster than driving and it's like more expensive. Well, actually, maybe not now with the gas prices. Holy smokes. My bike was $40.
It depends on what. Your what?
My motorcycle was $40.
It depends on what time you're leaving. If you're leaving in rush hour, it's way faster than driving.
I guess. I mean, I'm not stupid enough to leave in rush hour, though.
Yeah.
I'm stupid, Ken, but not that stupid. Donnell's confirming that the Kings did wear chrome helmets when they wore their alternate jerseys this season.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. Yeah.
Sean saying, I would even prefer a mouse company like Logitech than a railroad company. You mean a Mickey Mouse company there, Sean? That's your adopted son, by the way.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Yeah.
Your adopted brother got into chiropractic school today. So I'm very
congratulations.
excited. Very excited about that. My son
your
Lucas.
retirement just got a little better.
Yeah, and maybe a little earlier too.
Yeah. Or way later if you're paying for it, if you're footing the bill.
Well, we are kind of, because he's
Yeah.
going to live at home, but he's going to have to pay for it himself. I told both my kids. I have two sons, and they both went to university, thankfully, and they both graduated from university. But I said, I'm paying for 1 degree, but that's it. I'm not paying for 2. And so they're on their own with the other one. But anyways, he's going to the Canadian Memorial Chiropractic College. Woo! He's very happy, excited about it. So am I. He's wanted that for a while, so he's wanted that since high school. So I'm really excited for him.
Good for him. I just hope he doesn't become one of those chiropractors that's like too full of themselves. Just put me on the table, crack my back, and get me out of here. What are you doing?
I've never been to a chiropractor.
Oh man, I had a fused facet joint in my back, and
Everybody says, like, from what I hear from people, they all think, oh yeah, chiropractors are all quacks, until you go to one and he relieves all of your pain, and then you go,
I never thought a chiropractor was a crack.
oh really? Yeah.
Quack, though,
Yeah.
I had a few dislocated feet, bones in my feet.
I had a few dislocated feet.
Why do I have 4 of these things?
You kind of buried the lead there.
Okay, I had a few.
If you had a few feet,
I had a few dislocated bones in my feet.
no matter what you're talking about, if you say I have a few feet, it's very newsworthy. Okay, let's get back to the game here.
You heard about the fella that goes and asks the doctor if he can get surgery to have a 12-inch long penis. And the doctor says, "Yeah, sure, we can set up a consult." And he says, "Okay, but what are you going to do with the other 8 inches?"
It's like the two Texans who were peeing off the bridge. One guy says, "Wow, that water's cold." The other guy says, "Yeah, it's deep too." Okay, that's a good chance.
That was a good chance. It's like, when my little niece, she was playing with her gloves, and she screams and says, "If I had one more finger, I could count to 11."
I don't get it.
Because if you have one more, you counting on your fingers to 10.
Yeah.
But you can already count to 11 if you know that you got one more finger that you can count to 11. It's a Jerry Clower joke I tried to repurpose.
Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work.
I'll stick with trying to repurpose Rodney Dangerfield
really
jokes.
didn't
Is what I should do. Is what I should do. Well, Rodney Dangerfield, I come from a tough neighborhood. I asked the officer, I said, "How long does it take me to walk to the subway?" He says, "I don't know. Nobody's ever made it that far." Ah, boy, I'll tell you, I come from a real tough neighborhood. There's nothing quite like that feeling with wet cement when you put your hand in that wet cement and feel another hand. I like Dangerfield.
Or you put your foot in that cement and it becomes your shoe.
Yes.
Hey, are there any Ozark fans out there?
Any Ozark
Anybody
fans?
who's watched Ozark?
I haven't.
I have. I finished it.
What is Ozark?
It's a series on Netflix.
Okay.
Jason Bateman.
Oh, I like Jason Bateman.
Yeah. No, it's not a
Oh,
comedy.
you told me about this.
It's not a comedy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really, really dark.
Yeah.
It's basically like, it's all so dark that, like, basically it's like if you watch it and it's too light out, you can't even see what's on the screen. It's like you're listening to a podcast. It's a really dark show in many, many ways.
And if
But
you would like
I'd
to
be
listen to a
interested-
podcast,
I'd be
check out
interested in
Hockey
anybody out
Unfiltered.
there who's watched it to see what they thought of the final episode.
Well, easy there with the spoilers there, Ken.
No, I wouldn't give anything away.
Yeah, they're going to give something away then on the thing here, the chat. And then I got to relay it to you.
No, I just would like to know what they thought of it, whether they liked it or not.
okay.
That's all.
Anybody watch Ozark and wants to tell Ken how they felt about the the final episode? Sean says I'd watch it if Netflix's prices weren't skyrocketing.
Yeah, they really are. Oh, Boston scored again.
They scored a while ago. Like a long while ago.
Did they?
Yeah. I saw that. I really like how TNT's doing this, eh?
What?
The thing on the corner with the other game.
Yeah. So it's the end of the second.
You know whose prices are
Charlie
not
Coyle,
skyrocketing?
finally. Charlie Coyle, finally.
Jets on the board.
Yeah.
You know whose prices are not skyrocketing? KenCampbell.substack.com.
No
you can
way,
get
that's
a free
staying-
subscription, or you can get
A
$5
paid
a
one.
month.
6.
$6. Your prices are skyrocketing.
No, they started at
They
that.
started at 6. Okay.
Oh, Kucherov's feeling it. Kucherov's feeling it.
The thing with this series that I think is interesting is the amount of people that have somewhere to go.
What do you mean?
Well, like, so you say Stamkos has not been bringing it. Kucherov has not been bringing it.
Palat definitely hasn't been.
Palat has not been bringing it. Marner, outside of the first game, hasn't been bringing it. Matthews has been pretty good.
I think he's been good.
Yeah,
I think
Matthews has been
I think
good.
he's actually been really good,
Tavares has not been bringing it.
except for last game. Yeah, he was
But,
amazing.
right, yeah.
game.
Last game,
Yeah.
he's the architect of whatever. But my point is that there are a lot of players that have a new level that you know they can reach.
Yeah,
Right. So you're almost just waiting for this.
but it's also a lot of them are canceling each other out, right?
I guess.
So then it
I mean,
comes
are they
down-
good
then it
enough
comes down to
defensively
depth.
cancel each other out.
Then it comes down to depth, and then it comes down to your bottom 6 and your middle 6.
Crane's just story. We already put your NHL Concept Arena names up. We did it. It was on the screen for a good long while. We did see them.
What's that?
Ducks should be in the Acura Arena, Coyotes YouTube Center, Bruins Fenway Arena, Leafs Fail Arena, Kings BNSF Railway Arena, Sharks Caltrain Arena, Lightning Florida Man Arena.
I don't get any of that.
Nah, I don't get it either.
Yeah.
We put it up, man. We already put it up. Man, if you watched a hockey game, like if you go to an arena and watch a hockey game, you would think that there's only like 7 pieces of music in the entire world. Oh, they're playing this one again. All right. Mitch Marner, always dangerous. Always dangerous. Depends on to whom, but he is always dangerous.
Hey, we haven't talked about the Trouba hit.
Oh, yeah, we haven't talked about the Trouba hit. Throw it in the
Right.
chat if you thought the Trouba hit was suspendable or not. What did you wrote an article about it, but I didn't have a chance to
I
read
did.
it today.
I thought they got it right.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought they got it right.
Why is that?
Because Trouba, his elbow came up because his stick got caught in Crosby's skates.
Yeah.
And he had nowhere else to go with his elbow.
Right.
And I just didn't think it looked like there was any intent there whatsoever.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heretic says, I only hear Darude Sandstrom at hockey games now. Only hockey games. I don't know who Darude Sandstrom is.
Neither do I.
Sandstorm.
Oh, Sandstorm. That's that. Yeah, I know what Sandstorm is.
What is it?
You've heard it a million times.
You're going to have to sing it for me.
No, it's
bring
not.
it up on your
There's no
computer.
words. There are no words. It's
Then
not.
you got to hum it.
No, I can't.
It's not hummable. It's the one song in the world that's not hummable.
I could probably do it if I had the beginning of it, but
I'm throwing in our social medias into the chat for folks that want to follow along. And yeah, check it out. Why you're showing me this?
no, I'm gonna play it for you in a second.
Oh,
Just a sec. You've heard it a million times.
ah, yes. Oh yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah.
Okay.
Cut it off.
Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Cringe Destroyer saying if Dallas, if Houston had a team, they'd be booed by Kings fans every time they visit LA because of the Astros. Yeah, I like a good crossover rivalry.
Oh yeah.
You know, I like a good crossover rivalry that crosses over sports.
He forces the face-off in the offensive zone. There's Vasilevsky using his stick down low against Marner. Really good play there. Puck away with the paddle, and then there's the block he talked about.
Like, you know what really... Okay, what's Marner most known for in terms of his positives?
The fact that he's magic with the puck.
So his stick handling.
Yeah, he can kill penalties. He's a great
Okay.
penalty killer.
I was going for stick handling, though.
Okay,
Right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
Marner's known as an incredible stick handler. In that situation right there, he was completely head down, not looking at the puck at all. Looking only at the puck and not looking, what do we got going on here?
Oh,
What?
boy. Okay, well, see you Saturday, boys.
See you Saturday.
See, this is a nightmare for the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is a nightmare.
Yeah.
This is the worst possible way this game could go. It's just, I mean,
This is very
two very,
systematic, though,
two
by the
very,
Tampa Bay
very
Lightning.
bad turnovers lead to two very bad goals.
Yeah. But also, like, the Lightning are playing like a very systematic game here.
Yeah.
Like, they're not pushing it. They're not pushing the pace. They're almost looking like the New York Islanders right now, just waiting to jump on those turnovers.
Mark Giordano and Anthony Cirelli, interesting. Two guys who played AA hockey in Toronto. No, seriously, they didn't play AAA hockey
Yeah,
until
yeah.
they were like midget.
Yeah. Sean
Neither
Butch-
one drafted into the Ontario Hockey League.
Right.
Both of them terrific players. I mean, just interesting.
I've said it before. It bothers me so much when AAA coaches act like your kids got to want to play on my team, or else they'll never make it in hockey and they'll never be happy in life and all the rest of it. It's just like, give it a rest.
Well, there's too many people that believe them. That's the problem.
I know there's too many people that believe them.
Okay, so this is not going well for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
I picked up on that.
This is really not going well.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said I picked up on that.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is that, like, I don't think it would have been that big a deal for them to lose tonight. But it's how you lose.
Yeah, they're losing.
And it's how you lose, and you're losing by, you're killing yourself.
Yeah, it's listless. Heretic saying they pulled it off yesterday. I think you meant 2 days ago, but it's not happening again today. Tampa's too disciplined. Yeah, but 2 days ago it did happen sort of all at once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it didn't look like it was going to happen. Like there's some games where you can smell that comeback coming. That wasn't one of them, if you ask me. So, they got the firepower to come back from 2-0. But what did you say yesterday about the New York Rangers at the beginning of the game? The body is willing, or the spirit is willing, but the body is weak.
is unable. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind
Yeah,
of
like they had nothing going.
the
And,
Rangers had
again,
nothing
like,
going. at
Well,
the
okay,
beginning.
so then the Leafs have nothing going. They have
No.
12 shots. They have nothing
No,
going.
I mean, their captain doesn't even have not their captain, their lead scorer doesn't even have a full head of hair going for him.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Look, man, he's better looking than me. He's wealthier than me. He's taller than me. If I've got a head of hair, and that's the only
Probably
thing
a
I have.
better goalie than you too. Even though he's a center.
I somehow doubt that. Apparently, Crosby's a decent goalie, though.
His sister's a goalie.
Is she really?
She played at St. Cloud State. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Of course Crosby would be a good goalie. Because
He's Sidney Crosby.
he's Sidney Crosby, yeah.
Heretic saying exam season has altered my perception of time. My bad. No worries, Heretic. What are you taking in school? What are you doing your exams for?
They have to stay. They'll grab a little bit of air on the way back to the face-off circle. Cirelli and Point out there with
Apparently, Crosby's a bad golfer, though.
Oh, is he? Yeah. What, he only shoots like 85?
I know. This is the thing. I didn't start golfing until my 20s.
Well, the reason why Sidney Crosby's a bad golfer is because he spends all summer working out.
I know.
You know?
No, I know. Oh,
Okay,
there's
well,
the
they
Leafs
got
goal.
something going
and
now.
Matthews, that bald piece of garbage. No, I'm just kidding. He heard I was talking smack about him, and he put that one away. There's a good goal. That's what they need.
Wins the face-off.
This
Goes into the high slot. Tip. Perfect.
Wow, that was a
Perfect,
huge
perfect.
tip. The way that they can pull it on that tip is always incredible to me. You know what I mean? It's not like a bunt. That's poetry.
And that
Sean
was on-
Butcher saying, I'm telling you, the comeback.
And that was on a Giordano shot.
Well, Giordano had some making up to do, is what he did. Heretic saying, I just got done with my last 4 AP exams today.
Oh, is that
I
high
have
school?
Finals in 2 weeks.
Is that high school? AP?
I don't know. Is AP high school? I have virtually no formal education, so
AP is I know. AP is advanced placement. That's what they call that.
Okay.
in- yeah.
Yeah, we call that we just call that university prep. University prep courses, college prep courses, and life skills.
No. It's like there's advanced and then there's AP. Like it's higher than the advanced program.
Is it really?
Yeah. That's
Oh.
what AP is.
Heretic, you're a smart
There's-
fella.
Jeez, there's another bad giveaway.
That's a terrible giveaway.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You got to get the puck off. Is that Cooch? Oh, there you go.
And there's another bad giveaway in the
Another
neutral
bad
zone,
giveaway, yeah.
except on the other side.
Sean Butcher saying in my school you can take AP in high school, but I'm normal, so. You hear that, Ken? Your son's normal.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 little fingers and 10 little toes. I think the Cringe Destroyer is trying to sing a song, but I'm not really sure. I read music, actually, so if you want to put it in notation, I can do that. Should I get my guitar out for in between?
No, you
periods?
sh- no, you
no?
shouldn't.
What?
No,
No.
Nope.
Cheesy bacon burger in dat mouth. What's up, buddy? I had a burger a couple days ago. I liked it at Mama's Boys on Danforth. You should be familiar with it, Ken.
No, I'm not. As a matter of fact.
Danforth and Birchmount.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sean says I got 10 big toes. I have been corrected. You know what they say about a man with big toes is, right?
Big feet. Big boots.
feet, yeah.
Big boots. Yeah.
Big boots.
Yep.
I've actually got long toes to the point where when I took off my sock for my doctor, my wife was in the room at the time. He goes, "Oh, you got finger toes." And I said to my doctor, I said, "Easy with that medical jargon there, buddy."
Finger toes. Okay, let's see if Boston and Carolina have started the third period yet. So we could have at least two of the series going to game 7. Yep. 2 minutes. They're just over 2 minutes into the third.
Well, it's turning into a game again.
It is.
It was really fast for the first few minutes, and then it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's looking like a game again. All it took was getting down to 0 for the Toronto Maple Leafs to wake up.
Right, which is exactly what happened the other night.
Yeah.
Boy, if Tampa were to lose this game in this series, boy, would they ever be kicking themselves. Because they will have given it away.
Oh, yeah. Like
Like-
in the most literal sense
Yeah,
of
like
the term.
they
Gave
yeah.
giveaways, and
Yeah.
then it got given away. If this was happening in Toronto and they didn't play give it away, give it away, give it away now, give it away, then I don't know what the point of even hiring a DJ is for. But that's not one of the 4 songs, so
No, it's not.
they can't play it. Well, we don't have you know what our final viewership Yesterday was
2.8 or something.
4.6 thousand.
Is that like that's good? I guess, or
That's a lot.
does that mean we're gonna do more tonight? Or
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do more watch alongs?
no. Are we gonna do bigger numbers than that tonight?
Oh,
or?
I don't know. There's a relatively famous YouTuber that sometimes does Leafs games.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So he may be taking away some of our
Yeah.
4.8 thousand. Is that what you said?
4.6, I think.
No, that's good.
That is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we had, and shameless plug for our podcast, when we had Elliot Friedman on the podcast, we had 7,000 views on our video about the Leafs for Elliot Friedman.
Nice.
6,000 views.
Yeah.
I loved it. Everyone thought that we hated the Leafs. Everyone thought that we were completely against their team. Yeah. The amount of comments that were like, look at these two Habs fans. Big ol' Habs fans hating on the Leafs. That almost looked like an umpire fight between Foot and Kemp there. They're just kind of, bashing chests. I said, you're out of line, boy. I don't know why I decided foghorn leghorn.
I don't know.
was
Yeah, I
the
don't know what that
umpire.
was all
I said,
about,
pick yourself up. I said, pick yourself up, boy. You're tripping all over yourself.
Nice kid, but about as sharp as a bag of wet sawdust.
That guy was the best.
Nice kid, but about as sharp as a bowling ball.
Heretic says university hockey games have good music selection. DU's goal horn was "Don't Stop the Party" by Pitbull last season.
Okay.
What's DU? Which university?
Denver?
Denver?
DU?
Is that Denver, Heretic?
National champions? The national champion Denver University?
I don't
won
understand
the
how
NCAA.
NCAA works.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, but they got the Frozen Four, and then they got the Bean Pot. They got too many different tournaments.
The Bean Pot's just a tournament. The Frozen Four is the national championship.
Okay, so that is the national championship.
Yes.
Okay.
The Bean Pot is the tournament in Boston that is played among the 4 Boston schools.
Now look,
Harvard, Boston College, Boston University, and
right?
Northeastern.
Yeah.
So they play this tournament every year, and it's quite a big deal. And locally, it's big for sort of tradition and bragging rights and that sort of thing. So
Now, believe it or not, I did pick up on Bean Pot being associated with Boston.
yeah,
I'm not the swiftest tool in the bulb, but it's trying to figure out how many metaphors I could mix in that one sentence.
right.
Oh,
This has not been a super physical series.
no,
at all,
but every
at
once in a
all.
while you get one like that. That
Yeah,
looked,
but it hasn't been.
Heretic saying, yeah, Denver University gets bigger crowds than the Avs sometimes.
Really? Wow.
Are you from Denver, Heretic, or is...
When is Matt Carl going to be coaching in the NHL? That's what I want to know. He's a great coach.
Oh my goodness. Another turnover in the neutral zone.
Yep.
Do you remember, was it the second Stanley Cup by the LA Kings
2014.
where they just where they abandoned the stretch pass and just like no pass was over 6 feet
I don't
away?
recall.
They look like a herd of antelope. Whoa, there's a chance.
And that
wow, that's a save. Remember that save.
I tweeted that the other
I
night.
know you did. I'm teasing you a little bit.
Oh,
there,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, that was a wild save.
Good save.
Yeah. I love the way that he just, it's called an active release.
It was that was a blocker save, wasn't it?
No.
Or was it a glove save?
He put it into his breadbasket.
Oh, okay.
But it would have been, for a lot of goaltenders, that would have been a blocker save. But he
Yeah.
did what's called an active release where he dropped one leg before the other one. So let's say you let go of your right edge before
Okay.
your left edge,
Yeah.
your left skate edge, and it means that you will fall slightly to your right side.
Okay.
So instead of reaching out with the blocker while going down, he fell. He dropped slightly to his right. It's not enough to build momentum.
Okay.
A lot of people, when they try to do those active releases, they wind up pushing themselves way out of the position. But he just released into that, cradled it in the breadbasket, and oh man, made it look easy. Made it look easy.
Well, that's what good positional goalies do, right?
Yeah, but that's above and beyond a good positional goalie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That ability to make what's called like a micro adjustment, right?
Okay.
That ability to just be like, okay, I'm just gonna, this is a good position. If I can move just one more inch, that's
Right.
a great position,
Okay.
right? Because the law of angles, right? An extra foot out there is only really an inch or two back here, kind of thing, right? I'm a nerd. I'm a goalie nerd.
Yeah, you are. It's
kind of my thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'm okay with myself. I like me, and my kids like me, and my wife likes me. And you know what the big thing at the end of the movie was? He was divorced.
Who's that? What movie is that?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh yeah.
He does
No,
this
he
whole
wasn't
speech.
divorced. She died. His wife died.
Oh right.
You idiot! His wife died. Peg died last year. I remember him
Peg
saying
died
that.
last
He didn't
year.
friggin'
Hey,
wasn't
Carolina
divorced.
looks like they're on their way back up, eh?
2-1.
Yeah. We got 2-2-1 games. Who's going to pull off the comeback, if anybody? Let us know in the chat. And check out kencampbell.substack.com. Check us out on Twitter. I'm posting our socials again so that you fine folks can see it. Sean says Wild are going to lose.
Okay. Cam Talbot's starting tonight.
Cam Talbot. Yeah, that's right. Cam
Yeah.
Talbot's starting
He
tonight.
was undefeated in his final 16 games.
Has
or
somebody
he-
checked in on Alan Walsh yet? That was like 3 little one-hand chip passes in a
Yeah.
row. That puck just got more and more bouncing by the time it got up there for Nylander. Mikheyev is so Paul Byron, eh?
little better scorer, I think.
I was just going to say a little worse scorer.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Paul Byron had 3 20-goal years in a row.
Okay. Yeah.
Mikheyev, but just that, like, fast, small, which you don't assume with being incredible defensively, but both of their bread and butter is defensive. Heretic, if the Leafs win, they should play Give It Away by George Strait. That's what I just said. I just said that.
Yeah, you did. I thought no, but it was by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, I don't.
You were doing the Give It Away by Red Hot Chili
Oh,
Peppers.
okay, whatever. I don't listen to either
Yeah.
of them. Oh, nice save. Nice save. Jack Campbell loves those half butterflies. They're
Yeah.
pretty much dead, but he loves them. Oh, man. I didn't see the puck go through, but I saw that guy stick up his hands as if he scored. I thought, what? Wow. So, do you think that the Lightning want another? Oh, Boston just scored. Look.
3-1.
3-1
Yeah.
Boston.
Face-off win for the Lightning. Hedman now off the boards. Braden Point will cycle along, send it deeper in the zone. A read by Jake Muzzin. Moving to it is Marner. Getting to it now is TJ Brody.
You got it. Like,
Brody goes down.
there have just been so many times in this game where a Leafs player has just sauntered over to a puck. And I just don't know how you're not jumping on every single loose puck.
Right.
Right? Like, obviously, he doesn't have eyes in the back of his head. He doesn't see that he's getting chased down. But nobody on the ice thought to say, man on. No, he didn't think to just assume that he's getting chased down. Like, the Lightning are buzzing. You're getting chased down. It's kind of their thing.
Toronto leads the best of 7, 3-2. Marner tagging up, Bunting. He'll scale it back in. Hedman
Wow.
Tampa's on their heels a little bit here. This
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is looking a lot like the other night.
It is.
This
The
is starting
momentum
to look
changed.
like a lot like the other night.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Momentum is more of like a 1 to 2 minute
Yeah.
segment. It's
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
over the course of 4 games. Oh, wow. I can't believe Vazzy let that in. Jason Spezza goal. Gee, why would they love it in Toronto? What could have possibly made them love it in Toronto? Did I not just say they need more from Tavares? That literally
Yeah.
came out of my mouth 3 minutes ago.
Jason Spezza heads to the front of the net here. Does not look like he gets a piece of it.
Wow.
Shot by Tavares that's going to be ramping up. And as Vasilevsky tries to avoid,
It looks dumb in slow motion. What a goal. Felt like time slowed
his
down.
stick isn't above the crossbar. No, not at all. Not at all.
But I don't think that he touched that puck.
7 seconds left. That is huge for Toronto here.
Jean Bennett says, "What's up, guys? Anybody looking good to close their respective series tonight?"
Yeah, Toronto right now.
Toronto right now,
Yeah,
yeah, they completely changed this game in the last 10 minutes of
the
this
script
period.
again. They flipped the script again in Game 7. In this game.
I mean, it's like they got the firepower to do it,
Yep.
right? Like they just need to perform. I like Kerfoot a
and
lot.
that's a yeah,
I like Kerfoot a lot. I know that he made that giveaway earlier on in the game that led to a goal,
right.
but
And that they traded Nazem Kadri to get him.
well, they didn't trade Nazem Kadri to get him. They
Well,
traded
no, yeah,
Nazem
they
Kadri
traded
to get
yeah.
money,
Yes, yes.
and he was a throw-in.
Oh, Eric Holla finally scores.
Holla.
Well, that is Charlie Coyle scoring, Eric Holla scoring. That's good for the Bruins. Wow, last what was it? 37 seconds left in the period?
Heretic. I thought that you were in university. How do you remember this? He said it was like that old Datsuk shootout flip that made goalies look stupid.
Yeah.
Jean Bennett says, "I'm pretty shocked Tampa let the Leafs keep stride like this."
Yeah. They've
Yeah.
done it. They've done that. This is a carbon copy of 2 nights ago.
It is a carbon copy of 2 nights. Well, except that this would have happened in the third, not the
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
But it's very much a carbon copy of 2 nights ago.
Oh, Spezza got a stick on it.
I do not understand face-off infractions at all.
No?
I feel like I've got a pretty good grasp of this game, like, for a lot of other things, but like face-offs to me are just, Sean Butcher saying the refs with these fake face-offs, man. Yeah, I agree with you.
Well, Tavares won that one cleanly.
Oh, what?
Oh, my goodness.
John Tavares. The comeback. Sean Butcher says, "I told you about the comeback."
Yes, you did.
You did tell us about the comeback. You see, Ken, your son knows a little something about hockey there. Takes after the old man.
Okay, well, now you've got a 3-2 lead going into the third period.
Oh, how much money do you think each one of them
Of
would be
game
willing to give
6.
up to make this the third period,
Yeah,
to make this the end of the third here? It'd be like, take 20% of all of our paychecks. Can this be the third? Jack Eichel is saying Tampa Bay Lightning come back.
Okay.
It'll be an interesting third. I mean, that was a stupid thing to say.
Tampa
But,
is giving it away again. I can't believe it. I can't believe that they are giving this game away.
maybe Tampa and the Leafs just needed to face each other for the Leafs to say, here, Tampa, you can be us and we can be you.
Yeah.
Heretic says, I stand corrected. They are coming back. Toronto, that is. Yeah, Heretic, Sean called it. All right, well, let's check in on the other game happening tonight.
3-1 halfway through the third.
Oh, I was just saying how they need something from Tavares.
Well, no, but they got it last game, and they're getting it tonight. They've certainly got it tonight. They got it.
Well, they
last
just got
game.
two. He just got two.
I know. No, Spezza was credited with the other goal.
Oh, I didn't know
But-
that he got a stick
yeah,
on that.
Yeah.
What's the other game that we're watching? Carolina, Boston. Wow, that's
Oh.
timing.
That's 4-1.
There's a Boston goal. Andrew says, "How are you doing?" Hi, Andrew. I'm doing well. Ken, how are you doing?
Wonderful.
Ken's doing wonderfully. So he's always got to upstage me. Whatever I say, I would have said wonderful. He would have said fantastic. Just, he's like that. How about you, pal? Jean Bonnet asks who's doing the mini game tonight. I think that's Isha. I'm not entirely sure.
Did that go off of Lazar?
I don't think that went off anybody. That looked like it went.
This is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Boston Bruins.
Scoring goals?
They needed some production from their bottom 9.
So this is going. So this is going 7.
Like some teams, it's a top 6 and a bottom 6. With Boston, it's the top 3 and the bottom 9. And they needed they needed some production from the bottom 9, and they're getting it.
Yeah,
They got Holla, Coyle, and now it looks like Lazar. I'm not sure, or it might have been Forbert. I don't know if that puck went in all the way from the point. Thanks.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. Who's hosting the
Wow.
Wild game? You ask.
I am flummoxed at. Wow, I just can't believe how Tampa has absolutely just handed this back to the Leafs.
Okay, so we were talking on the phone about the playoffs just a couple games in, and I think flummoxed was the word you used for
I use that word
the
a lot.
Boston Bruins.
Yeah.
You're like the Bruins in a word are flummoxed, and that's what gave me the idea for our last podcast of describe every team in one word.
I should have said flummoxed, but they weren't.
But they weren't
got,
flummoxed at that
They
point
got out of
anymore,
being
though.
flummoxed. Yeah.
They went. They climbed up from flummoxed to verklempt. Welcome to Coffee Talks.
Wow, 34 seconds, 2 goals. It's bad enough to give one up in the last minute.
Emoy,
to
I
give up
think
2 in the
that's
last
Isha's
minute.
hosting the Wild game. I'm not entirely certain though. I haven't checked the Isha. I think I could be wrong.
Does somebody host a game at like every game?
We're having a lot of live streams on the
yeah?
the old hockey podcast network. Okay. Yeah. Jean Bonnet, see you guys at the Minnesota game. Well, you won't see us, but you're lost. Taking the wifey to dinner. # wake up Tampa.
# wake up Tampa is right.
Is that trending on Twitter? Because it really should be.
Wow.
It really should be. Well, before anybody gets out of here, Jean Bonnet, I'm looking at you, buddy. Don't forget to check us out. Check out our podcast, Hockey Unfiltered. Check out kencampbell.substack.com. You can get Ken's writing. Ken is a 30-year veteran. He does interviews with basically just everybody, right? And and we get awesome guests on our podcast. We've had Elliot Friedman, Don Waddell, Jeff Merrick, Bob McKenzie, the Bob father himself.
Yeah.
Matt Larkin was such a good guest. I actually really want to get Matt on for the playoffs.
We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Yeah.
You don't think he'd do that for you?
Well, I don't know if he has the time.
Yeah.
He's a pretty busy guy.
He's a hard-working fella.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's working those eyebrows. Will do. Definitely keeping track of this network. Yeah, it's a fun little community going on here. Definitely a fun little community. And but yes, check out Hockey Unfiltered. It's a good podcast, if I may say so myself.
My goodness, I just can't believe it.
Emoy says # go to sleep Tampa.
Yeah.
I think we know where people's loyalties lie here. Sean Butcher says, okay, here's my honest opinion. He called the Leafs comeback. I believe Tampa will tie and it will go to OT, but Leafs will score 4-3 in OT.
Okay. Well, you called this, so
we deferred to your honest opinion here. I don't know why you'd be dishonest about this. It seems like a very It seems like not a very important thing to perjure yourself over.
Who had Andrei Vasilevsky giving up 3 goals in every game on their bingo card?
Yeah, no
had
one.
that? Who had
exactly, no one had
Who
that.
had that?
You know what though? You know what I will say? Andrew Berkshire picked the Leafs to win this series.
Yep.
And he said, Andrew Berkshire of Game Over Montreal, on the SDPN
Okay.
and Montreal Gazette and whatever. Anyways, but one thing that he said was after the Leafs lost 5-3, which I thought was interesting, is he said they hung 3 goals on Andrei Vasilevsky in a losing effort.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you lost and still managed to hang 3 goals on the best goaltender in the playoffs.
He hasn't been in these playoffs.
No, he hasn't
My
been in these
goodness,
playoffs, but
yeah.
I mean, like that's a point though. That's an interesting point,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Which is even though you didn't even look that good, you still put 3 goals over this guy while looking bad in the process. Yes, Sean is peanut butter man. Heretic
So we've
says I'm
got-
not going to predict anything. I've gotten everything wrong tonight.
Looks like we've got a Game 7 in Boston, Carolina.
Yeah,
This has been a complete homer series too, eh?
it has been a
Been a
complete,
complete
homer,
homer series.
series, so that
Yeah.
bodes well for Carolina.
Yeah.
That was your word for Carolina, homer,
Homies.
homies. That's right.
Oh, that's a nice save by Ronta.
Did you see how well he read that?
Yep.
Like that's not normally where he holds his glove, but he's just like, "Oh, you're gonna shoot here? Here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just hold my hand up here and you can shoot in it."
I don't know if Tampa has it in them. I don't know if they have it in them.
I've heard the word tired thrown around a lot for Tampa.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
I mean, I don't think that.
2 long playoff runs will do that to you.
Yeah. And in the bubble,
Yep.
and condensed seasons,
Yep.
and Shea Weber's cross checks. You need at least 6 months off to heal up from a few of those. I remember when Weber got traded to Montreal, and Andrew Shaw said, "Well, when I was playing in Chicago, he broke a couple of my ribs in front of the net, so I'm kind of looking forward to being on his team for once."
I'm wondering, is it just me or are the Tampa Bay Lightning getting killed in the face-off circle? Because that last goal
Yeah.
was just John Tavares. John Tavares is. I bet you he owns this game in face-offs. It's just every time he takes a face-off, he seems to win it.
Well, we're gonna look at face-offs. Penalty minutes, hits, penalty killing, power play, face-off percentage. Leafs are 55.26%. Tampa has 5 giveaways to Toronto's 2 giveaways, according to this. Although Tampa has 8 takeaways to Toronto's 1 takeaway. Now, take what you will of the giveaway takeaway stat because, it's micro stats.
Tampa Bay is, according to this, and I don't see this at all. According to this, Tampa Bay is out hitting the Leafs 45-31. There have been 76 hits in this game.
So hits are one of those things that really, some stats websites adjust by arena because every arena counts hits so differently.
Oh, Florida, they count hits like a guy skates by a guy, and a Florida Panther guy gets credited with a hit.
Yeah.
Matthews is 10-3 on faceoffs. Tavares is 4-8. Well, he won a big one.
Heretic is asking if you've ever tried. He's asking this to Sean, but I'm going to throw it to you. Peanut butter and maple syrup on pancakes.
What's with peanut butter? What's with this?
I don't know.
I haven't. I have never tried that.
Nope.
I've tried yogurt and syrup on pancakes. It's good.
Well, you ruined what I was about to say next. Now, have you tried birch syrup?
Nope. Not like birch syrup instead of maple syrup?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
It's good, in very small doses,
Okay.
and it gets a little much, but it almost tastes like raspberry.
Is that Bryce Salvador?
I don't know.
Sure looks like him.
Sean's saying, you've joined the cult of peanut butter. That's how I predict all these games. Yeah. Some people read tea leaves, Sean. You seem to have gone a different direction with that. All right. How long do we have left in the intermission here?
Probably, I'd say about 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, let's switch back over. Hi, Joe O'Keefe. How are you, buddy?
Wow.
I missed that
the
horribly.
unseating of a Stanley Cup champion, possibly. But we've seen this before. We have seen the Leafs before. They've been up in these games, and they haven't been able to close it. Here is where we're going to learn an awful lot about this team.
Or at least this iteration of this team.
Yes.
Yeah. Joe O'Keefe says, doing well. We're doing well as well. Go Leafs, but you got a Predators logo as your display picture there. It's a little odd combination there. What are you watching?
Oh, I'm just reading Twitter. Just looking at Twitter.
No. Ew, you follow that guy?
Which guy?
I'm just teasing.
Oh.
So just for anybody new joining us, this year's Ken Campbell. You may know him from the Hockey News, Hockey Unfiltered, the Toronto Star, also the Hockey News.
Tim's Daily Press.
I mentioned that always twice because he was at the Hockey News and then Toronto Star and then went back to the Hockey News. But, I'm Dylan Waugh. You can find my writing on habseyesandtheprize.com. And, of course, you can find us both on Hockey Unfiltered, the podcast. And check out Ken's Substack, kencampbell.substack.com. And check out our podcast.
Wow, I can't believe this. Like,
You're flummoxed
And-
by
no,
the
no, but I mean-
Lightning
but I'm-
giving this away.
yeah, but I mean, like their top line was on the ice for that goal. Like, it just, they had the matchup they wanted.
Yeah.
They had, like,
But is that the matchup they want, or is that hubris on their end?
Well, it's not like you don't want the, well, I guess I mean, you want, if you're Toronto, you probably want the Tavares line up against their top line.
Yeah.
But I just, wow, like they were just, there was just so little sense of urgency. Like, read the room, guys. There's 30 seconds left. You just got scored on. I don't get it.
All sports fan Adam says Maple Leafs have won. Yes, what a joy! This is amazing. Knocking out the Bolts is a dream come true. Well, there's 20 minutes left. It ain't over until it's over, as they say, and and especially in this series, and with these teams, it's. I mean, like, we were already feeling like it was over for Tampa, and in the positive of Tampa's ledger at the beginning, because they were just shutting out everything the Leafs were trying to do and just being clinical doing it. And now, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Oh, here we are. Minnesota and St. Louis taking the ice.
Or did Sean hurt your feelings, Jomo? I'm not much of a feelings herder. You want me to open that for you?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. This is just, I just can't believe it.
Yeah.
A 2-goal lead, like blowing a 2-goal lead in an elimination game on home ice. Very, very weird. Very uncharacteristic too.
It's very uncharacteristic. Those are not bad, hey?
They're very good.
Telling you, I've tried every different brand's version of a non-alcoholic beer, and
Have
the
you?
only one that gets it close is Heineken. Yeah. All the others are terrible. Like, really bad. Beck's is the worst.
Is it?
Yeah. I couldn't believe it because I liked Beck a lot when I was, still drinking the real stuff.
Do they make real stuff?
Beck's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Beck's is just German Heineken.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jomo, you're saying, I love your content, but you are cool. Are you talking to us? Are we cool? I've never been called cool before.
That's a first
That's
for
a
me.
first for us.
Yep.
All sports fan Adam says Bruins have sent a huge psychological blow to the Hurricanes for Game 7.
Oh, Tavares got credited with the second goal, so he's got the second and third.
Yeah, I didn't think that Spezza got a stick on that.
Yeah, they've changed it.
James saying Budweiser is also a bad non-alcoholic beverage. Yeah, they're honestly, honest to goodness, they're all terrible except for Heineken. Sean says, Dad, I called you cool before. That's Ken.
Well, Boston 5-1. Yikes.
Yeah, we all know how cool Ken Campbell is.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
showing up to these in short shorts and the whole thing.
They're not short shorts.
Well,
they're good length.
They are a
short.
good length short.
It was
I'll give
so
you that.
nice today. Oh my god.
It was
what
such a
beautiful-
nice day
It was a
today.
beautiful day today.
I was out on the bike today.
Were you?
I was.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I was out cruising around on the motorcycle.
Oh, I thought you meant bicycle.
No, why would I do that?
I don't know. Yeah, for sure. Okay, it says 20. Are we on the Leaf game now?
Yeah, we're on the Leaf game.
Okay, because it says the third started on NHL.com.
Well, we might be a couple seconds behind.
Yeah.
We're on the Leafs game. What's going on?
It's a commercial. Maybe it hasn't. Well, it says 20 minutes left in the third. So.
Oh, okay, so then it
really
hasn't started. Yeah.
I guess it's. Yeah, they're just about to get her going. No Nick Deslauriers
Heretic
from
saying-
Minnesota. No Nick Deslauriers from Minnesota. That's.
That's a hit.
Well, no, it's not a hit. I mean, he hasn't done anything.
No, I mean literally.
Yeah. He hasn't done anything. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they go out and get this guy, and he's done nothing.
Heretic saying that
I think they need somebody to get Tyson Jost going a little bit, and that's why I think they've done this. They've taken Deslauriers out, and they're putting Connor Dewar in there.
Heretic saying the non-alcoholic Coors isn't too bad, which shocks me because I've tried the alcoholic Coors and it's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they call it the silver bullet because it's so bad it could kill a werewolf.
My wife likes it.
Your wife
really
likes Coors?
I don't mind it either.
No?
I'm okay with it.
No,
Yeah.
I don't like it. My favorite was Kilkenny. If Kilkenny can do that with non-alcoholic, then
Yeah.
I will be a happy man. A very happy man. And it's not Kilkenny. It's Kilkenny because I've got family in Kilkenny. So let's,
Okay.
I've had bartenders correct me.
Wow. Okay.
And
Well,
we're
here
back.
We go. Here it is. This is
The
where you
third.
see. This is where you see what your team is made of.
They've set it up to be the best drama,
Yeah.
I couldn't have written a better script for the third period in this game. Oh, come on, man. Like you've got to hit those little passes. You know what I mean? Like if you're trying to take that D-to-D pass is what I'm talking about. If you're trying to take pressure off of yourself in your defensive zone, then you don't take a lot of pressure off by missing the stick by 45 feet.
By 45 feet, yeah.
At Rockies games, Coors is cheaper than water, so you're forced to enjoy it. Heretic, you're putting out some good content tonight. Maybe you should be doing the live stream.
Is he the guy that goes to Denver University?
He's the guy that goes to Denver University.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, guys. Neil, my dad is streaming now. I'm a head out. Peace. Sean Butcher. All right. Well, you've made your other dad cry, Sean, so I hope you're happy.
Yeah, I hope you're happy.
And yeah, Fada's house.
I'm so disappointed.
Take care, Sean. Don't forget to subscribe to kencampbell.substack.com.
Thank you.
He's gone.
Yeah, well, there goes that potential subscriber
Love y'all.
down the crapper.
Love you too, Sean.
Okay.
You're not going to get an I love you from your dad. He's old school.
Oh yeah. Bury those feelings, son.
Bury those feelings, yeah.
Bury them deep down where they belong, son.
Bury them deep down in non-alcoholic Heineken. Already subbed. Thanks, buddy.
Oh man, I am just seeing.
Thanks, buddy. Somebody. Cork 1, Mayo 2. Where is Kilkenny? I don't understand the question.
Well, Cork's in Ireland.
No, I know Cork's in Ireland.
Yeah.
I don't understand the question.
Three consecutive Stanley Cup championships for Pat Maroon. With St. Louis prior to arriving.
My grandmother lives around here actually too. She's like 87. She's
yeah?
the one that's from Kilkenny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sweet lady. Anybody else subscribe to Ken's Substack? Let us know how you like it.
I wonder. Yeah.
Let us know how you like it if you've already subscribed to Ken's Substack. I enjoy it. That's why I offered to do a podcast with this fella.
I don't feel like it's going to happen.
Okay,
feel like
you got to
Game
be
7
way
is
more
going to
specific to that than that.
I don't feel like Game 7 is going to happen. I'm seeing very little sense of urgency from Tampa here.
Yeah, they're so used to being ahead that they almost don't know what to do here. Wow, that turnover by that turnover.
That turnover?
The Chernak turnover. That was really bad. That was a decent piece of defensive work by Muzzin there, eh?
It's a great defenseman. It's really good.
But he's had a bad year.
Yes, he has.
He's looked his age this year, right? You know?
Well, he's also been very, very unhealthy.
Yeah, well, it's true. No, don't go to Denver University. I'm still in high school, but I go to games when it's a good matchup.
Ah, okay.
Heretic saying. Well, Heretic, you brought your fastball tonight either way. We appreciate it. Yeah, the Leafs are playing quite the zone defense right now, eh?
They're getting in every lane. They're not.
Every
they're
lane.
Not, yeah.
Yeah. You want
They're
to take a
getting
shot
sticks.
from there?
They're
Enjoy
getting
it.
sticks in.
I mean, so he had to shoot that right there because he had nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
So you're beyond the tops of the circles. That's a low percentage shot, you know? You haven't made it onto the Royal Highway yet.
Royal Road.
Royal Road.
Yeah. As Steve Valiquette would call it.
Yeah. Doesn't Steve Valiquette look a little like Shooter McGavin from
Yeah, I guess maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Happy Gilmore
Yeah,
now?
I'll give that to you.
Yeah. There you go. Thanks, man. You guys make these games a lot more fun to watch. Wow.
Oh, good. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much, Heretic.
Because this has been a pretty good game
It's
to
been
watch.
a game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game has pretty much
Yeah.
stood on its own 2 feet there for us. Jomo's asking where we're from. I'm born and raised Scarborough, and Ken's been in Scarborough for the last 30 years, but he's from Sudbury
Originally.
And that's all Toronto area
4-2 empty net goal.
in
Yeah,
Ontario,
that's
Canada
what-
here.
yeah.
I just realized I say Scarborough like everybody's from the GTA. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Vic Park and St. Clair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
yeah, that's
say
where I
that.
live.
Yeah. I like it. I like living here.
Mm-hmm.
We've got really good restaurants in Scarborough. I don't know if you've noticed that.
No, I
Like-
haven't. My wife's a really good cook, so I don't go out much when I'm here.
Well, I'll just say that I go out a lot.
Oh, do you?
I'm just kidding. Danny's a good cook. I'm a good cook too. So
Yeah, my wife's such a bad cook that the flies chipped in to fix the screen.
yeah, my wife's such a bad cook. My wife's such a bad. Sorry, what got distracted
Oh.
there? What? It's waved off.
Well, it never went over the line to
Yeah, yeah.
start with. It never ended up going over the line.
My wife's such a bad cook that she thinks that the smoke detector is the timer. Honey, The food's done before that particular alarm has gone off. All Sports Fan says, can you guys make the cam a little bit bigger? So I'll show you what it looks like. We can, but then we get completely cropped out of the picture. This is what it looks like if we make the cam bigger. So that's why I've been kind of leaving it small, but it doesn't bother me one way or another, so... Jejun says Scarborough. Hey, Jejun from yesterday. Scarborough and Ajax are the cities where all the USPS packages get stuck at.
U.S. Postal Service?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I've gotten it on the other side, so don't worry. I've gotten it like stuck in Buffalo for like a month and a half or something. So it's just all terrible, is what I'm saying. Geez, I hope Campbell's okay. It doesn't looks like he's okay, but I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jomo's saying he's from Nashville. Do you guys get a lot of snow up there? It depends.
Not as much as you'd think.
I've seen winters where we've gotten almost nothing, but this winter was a lot of snow.
There was a fair bit of snow this year. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
this winter was a lot of snow. Like holy smokes, man! I've got the driveway, goes all the way, past the house and the whole thing.
Yeah.
I had a lot of shoveling to do this winter. Wow. It was something else.
I am. So 5-2 final, Boston or Carolina.
And my mom's proud, and because she lives close, and I call her and I go, do you want me to shovel? And she goes, no, we're going to do it. And I'm like, your son's offering.
Yeah, that's how old people die.
I feel like I can't. Yeah, that's how old people die. That's how we call the herd in Canada. Is we make them shovel.
Make them shovel the driveway.
I'll tell you what we have in Toronto, because Jomo, you're from Nashville. I'll tell you what we have in Toronto. First of all, I'd love to go to Nashville, and I'm planning on actually going to Nashville.
It's outstanding.
Yeah,
great
I'm a
city.
big country music guy as well.
Oh,
so yeah,
it's a great city.
But what we have in Toronto is like more hockey arenas per square mile than must be anywhere else in the world. We might have 400 arenas in this city, maybe more. I've played in at least 100 arenas, and I've not played in all of them, not by a long shot.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many. I just went to another one that I've never been to last week. It was so old. There was no parking.
Really?
There's no parking at the arena. There's
What was
only
the name
street
of it?
parking.
What was the name of it?
It wasn't George Bell.
Okay.
It was
Was it Irene Risk Your Life?
sorry?
Irene Risk Your Life?
No.
Have you ever been to the Irene Risk Arena in the West End?
No.
It's in a bad part of town.
Is it?
That's what I named it.
Irene Risk Your Life?
Irene Risk Your
Well,
Life.
you know
yeah.
what the it's now Iceland, right? But it used to be the doubleplex or dualplex or whatever, because there was 2 ice arenas there.
Yeah.
And they used to it's now got 4, but they used to call it the double dumps. It's not a nice arena. Narrow hallways and stairs. You go stairs down to the change rooms and then stairs back up to the ice surface.
My goodness, wow.
That's where the Royals play out of for the GTHL.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
They're single A, right? Or double A? They're not triple A.
They don't have a AAA team, but I think I know they've got single, and I think they've got double.
I am not feeling anything for Tampa right now.
Yeah. I mean, pulling the goalie, stranger things have happened, than a team like Tampa Bay coming back. Okay, so here's my question. If Tampa ties it, do they win it in overtime?
No, I don't think so.
But what about momentum, Ken?
Momentum. No, but I just don't feel like they're. I just don't feel like they're engaged. I just don't feel like they're engaged.
I guess. But they could be engaged. They were engaged.
Yeah.
They stifled the game for a long time. Holy smokes. Marner and Bunting on a 2-on-2.
No, that was Kampf. Or was it? No, it was Bunting. Yeah. No, you're right. I love the way the Leafs are playing here. They're not sitting back. They seem to be playing like a perfect game. Good counterattack, great gaps, getting in every lane. Like look what Lyubushkin just did there.
Wow. Heretic is saying, I wanted to go to university in Waterloo. How do you guys like that area? Yeah, I mean,
My son went to University of Waterloo. He went to Wilfrid Laurier University. I've been there many times to bring him stuff.
Kitchener Waterloo is kind of the area. Apparently, Kitchener's got a great food thing.
Do they?
Like
Yeah.
they've got like great local restaurants and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a fine area. It's
A little sleepy.
little
Little- little
yeah,
sleepy.
little sleepy.
Little sleepy.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, there's worse places to be in life, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not. It's not a bad place.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say if you want to go to University in Waterloo, then
Where would you go, Waterloo or Wilfrid Laurier?
where would you go, Waterloo or Wilfrid Laurier? It's a good question. If you're into farming, we've got Guelph as well.
Yeah, moo you.
Moo you. Wow.
Oh my gosh, is that?
Well, the it's in. The refs hate the Leafs.
Yep, that's it. Game management.
Game management.
You got the stick up.
Yeah. It was
Careless.
almost
yeah.
a follow through though.
Yeah, but it's careless with the stick.
No, I know.
And it's
I
not like,
know.
and like Foot didn't even try to sell it. Like he wasn't even trying to sell it.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
No, that I take that back. That's a
Waterloo
that's a-
University, I want to major in computer engineering.
well, that's the place to go.
Yeah, it's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, if that's what you're doing, then you're probably going to one of the best universities in Canada.
Yeah, that's where we
For-
send all of our nerds.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's a nerd. Send him off to Waterloo.
Yeah.
No, that's a good place to go. What?
Actually,
Oh,
that-
this is a good play.
actually that giveaway in the first period
No!
accepted.
No way. No way. Another high stick.
I was just gonna say Kerfoot's played a hell of a game.
How do you high stick Hedman? Look at Keefe. Look at Keefe. Yeah, you and I couldn't physically do it if we tried. Yes, it was a high stick. Yeah, it was a high stick. My favorite was that Corey Perry one, when he grabbed
yeah,
Kasha's
yeah,
stick
yeah,
and then
yeah,
let
yeah,
go, and then Kasha high stick the next guy over. That was a sneaky veteran move, a savvy vet move, aka cheating.
He's not bleeding.
Oh my goodness, I would have blood capsules, eh?
Yeah,
in
yeah.
my glove.
Okay, let's see. Tries to lift the stick.
So lifts.
Tries to lift the stick.
Yeah.
But didn't Hedman's stick propel his stick up?
No, his stick slid up of
Oh,
Hedman's
okay.
stick.
Okay, well.
Tampa Bay Lightning fans gone quiet. They know it's done for them. Yeah, they got a 5-on-3, pal. Adam, they got a 5-on-3
For 140.
for 140.
That's
Oh my goodness, Leafs Twitter's gonna be going crazy. Leafs Twitter's gonna be going crazy.
yeah.
City Life Project
Yeah.
says go Bolts. I think that's Ish. Heretic, good thing I didn't place any bets. This is close. Yeah. Yeah. You know what a good bet for your money is? Mutual funds. No, I'm just teasing. We're sponsored by DraftKings. So use THPN if you plan on betting. If you plan on it already.
5-on-3 for another. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Don't you have to change your look here a little bit if you're Tampa?
Yeah. Oh, Campbell's flailing. Oh my goodness.
Great play by Mitch Marner.
Great play by Mitch Marner, because did you see how far out Campbell was? Oh boy. This
Well, you
is
should
good
get a
hockey.
clean entry on a
This is
5-on-3.
good hockey. Got to, yeah.
Clean entry. You should have a clean entry. It's a 5-on-3 scores.
Okay, there might be goaltender interference here
Well, we'll see.
because he was in the
see.
crease. And if you're in the crease and the goalie initiates contact, it is interference. If you're outside of the
okay,
crease.
but what do you do if you're the Leafs here? What do you do if you're the Leafs here?
You wind the refs.
No, but if you go, no, that's not goaltender interference.
I want to
There's
see
no
it again.
way.
No, I can't make a call from that angle.
No way. You cannot challenge that, because if you lose the challenge, you're down 5-on-3 again. And you lose the game.
Yeah, you're not
you lose
wrong.
The game.
You're not wrong.
You lose the game. You cannot challenge this.
You're not wrong.
You lose that challenge, you're down 5-on-3 again.
I mean, they got, hopefully, I'm not certain of this, but hopefully they got smarter folks than us watching more footage than us to make the decision.
Yeah. That's a bullshit call. That's it.
Yeah. I just saw, you know what, though? I saw, it's an official review, Heretic saying. I saw a foot in the crease, and I thought if there's any contact with the goaltender, there might be a case. As soon as you got that foot in the crease, if you're outside the crease, then you have to initiate contact. If the
Right.
goalie initiates contact with you, it's not goaltender interference. But
I'm not seeing anything on Twitter that's suggesting that they're going to challenge or that there's.
Well,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
back now. Wow, it's tied.
If I'm Tampa, I am like, do not do anything that gets us a penalty now, because the next penalty's coming to them.
Yeah. Yeah. Just leave your stick physically on the ice at all times. Sports fan Adam says it stands. Sports fan Adam said that he jinxed them. He's making fun of the Tampa Bay Lightning fans for being quiet. Yikes. Those are some unfortunate high stick calls. But, like, what are you going to do? Those are automatic penalties.
Exactly.
Right? There's nothing
Exactly. You hit a
subjective
guy in
about
the
it.
face with a
If
stick,
the
it's-
stick hits you and it's
Yeah.
not a follow-through. Oh, nice save.
Wow, that
Nice
was a
save.
Nice blocker save. That's a solid save. And it's not what you take. It's not what you make. It's what you leave. And
Yeah.
he didn't leave anything.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't leave anything.
Yeah. All sports fan Adam. I'm guessing, Adam, that you're a Leafs fan. It's never over till it's over. Come on, Leafs. Let's see if I can crack this nut.
That's okay. That's okay if you're a Leafs fan. Good job.
No,
Good on
I'm
you.
not saying
Good
anything
on
bad
you.
about it. I'm just saying that I'm just trying to figure it out here. Wow. He went from all the way up to all the way down. Campbell, did you see that?
What do you
He
mean?
was-
Yeah.
He was up and
yeah.
looking over his screen. He wasn't in a set crouch, and then just drove all the way down. That's not
They
an
got
easy
numbers.
save. I say that you play for the tie and try to get a loser point. Oh, wait.
Wait a second.
Ah, boo. Get out of here, spammer.
What's spammer?
Block user. Somebody just blocked the spammer.
Okay.
Somebody just go to website, girls, naked, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, really?
Nah, piss off.
Yeah.
Dang bots. That's right, Tim McLaughlin. Dang bots.
We got. I just want this to end in regulation.
Yeah, I think as of now, my daughter's home alone for the first time.
What's that?
I think as of now, my daughter's home alone for the first time.
What do you mean she's home alone? She's like 2 years old.
Yeah, she's home alone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's fast asleep. Like, she's a sleeper. Like, she never wakes
So where's
up.
your wife?
She went to the sleep clinic.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Do you have like a one of those?
I do. It doesn't reach back here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I said, because my brother lives up the street, I was like, I could just get him to come down for an hour. And
Yeah,
Tanya's
yeah.
like, she's going to be asleep, Dylan.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's not. She's woken up once in the middle of the night in the last 3 years.
Okay, I really want this to end in regulation then now.
Heretic says, I woke up a few months ago with 12 texts from a Russian porn bot. Funniest ever. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder who falls for that, right? Like, I wonder who like looks at that and goes, "Wow, really? Me?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm the one you want?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Wow, Tim, you are a unicorn. Says, I'm a Bruins and Blues fan, but I pull for the Leafs as many of my friends are fans.
Who did you cheer for in 2019?
Who did you cheer for in 2019, Tim? I'm assuming the Bruins. 17 years in the making since they won a series. I mean, you're not wrong. That's how the math works. You're not wrong, Tim. Wow, somebody's got to take a hold of this game now, eh?
Yeah.
It's pretty wide open in the most sloppy way possible. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to kencampbell.substack.com. That's Ken. You can get Ken's writing. You can get our podcast there. You can check out our podcast at Hockey Unfiltered. Wherever you get your podcast, Apple Podcasts, leave a review. We got a review from Switzerland today, eh?
We did?
Yeah, we got a
Okay.
review from Switzerland. Said funny old guy with no numbers. He didn't mention the young dry guy with all the numbers, I suppose.
Oh, but like I don't know anything about analytics. Is that what he's saying?
I guess he's saying that all podcasts are becoming too analytics based, and he likes the fact that
Not this one.
Well, I mean, we throw it out there though here and again, right?
Yeah, you
'Cause,
do. You you're kind of our analytics conscience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's worth being part of the conversation now and again. It's not the be all and end all, you know. Hey, Emoy, a new member.
Hey, Evoy.
Emoy.
Emoy.
Yeah, new member. Thanks, buddy. Tim's saying, I just asked for 7 games. I got it and was happy. I'm for Boston, but just begged for 7 in that series. I didn't care who won.
Okay, well.
I'm a true fan of both, 3+ decades, so it was a dream come true to see them both make it.
Isn't that not like
You were a magnanimous human being is what
Yeah.
you are. I am not that at all.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Like how nice is that? That you know,
And-
you
but
waited.
the two
you
teams
waited
you like are Boston and Toronto. Right?
What's that?
The two teams that you like are Boston
No,
and
Boston
Toronto.
and St. Louis. He said.
No, we're talking about the Toronto Boston series, aren't we? Are we not?
No, we're talking about 2019 when Boston played St. Louis in the Stanley
right.
Cup final.
I thought we were talking about 2017. Whatever. Years are
That's
hard.
what I was asking.
We've been live for 2.5 hours, okay? No breaks. This is
Yep.
a marathon. But Emoy, thank you for
Not
joining.
a sprint.
That's very
Not a sprint.
very much appreciated. Much like the playoffs themselves. Wow, that was a good hold in.
TJ Brody.
I love the speed counters at the top, eh?
That's the first time I've seen it this game.
Oh no, it's been up all game.
Oh, has it really?
Well, for longer shots, they don't put them up for everything.
Okay.
Yeah, and normally only if it's 80 plus miles per hour.
Okay.
Yikes. What do you think
Good
Bob McKenzie's
pushback.
shot was back in the day?
Good pushback by Toronto here. Great pushback. And they're gonna get the next power play. We know that because NHL.
Right. Oh! Sean Butcher's jumping back in and saying, my predictions are never wrong, tied at 3. Hee, I'm telling you. Sean, remind me which team you picked, though. I remember it was overtime. I remember it was 4-3 in overtime you picked.
Yeah, he said Toronto. I think he said
Yeah,
Toronto.
I think you
4-3
said
overtime.
Toronto as well. Tim says it's okay. I worked for the Bruins for a few years and did radio for many years before that. So I feel losing everything after 10 hours or more of heavy brain use. Tim, you did radio. Do you know what radio station did you work for? Yeah, Sean picked Toronto. Do you know what Tim McLaughlin that did radio in Boston?
Name sounds familiar. Does he?
Tim, do you know Ken? Ken Campbell? .substack.com? Yeah, Emoy, we really appreciate you you being an exclusive member. Whoa, now Tampa's
Why
got
do
the
you not
answer.
get it to
Holy
Cirelli on that
smokes.
play?
No kidding, eh?
Why are you not passing to Cirelli? He was on his strong side. Left shot.
Yeah.
Had it wide open.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm dejected.
Kerfoot.
Kerfoot. Oh, that was a bad high sticking penalty he took.
No, I think he had a pretty good chance too that he missed recently. But
Yeah.
other than that high stick and the really bad giveaway at the beginning of the game, he's been really good.
He was possibly the best player in the Montreal series last year.
Who, Kerfoot?
Kerfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean him and Nylander had a great series.
Nylander was very good.
And Spezza had a great series.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a few guys, but yeah, Kerfoot was
Yeah.
one of them.
Nylander had a very good first 4 games.
Yeah.
He was dominant.
Yeah. Yeah. You're joining
Speaking of Nylander, he's
he's
would he
taking a nap. Where
would
is
he
he?
not be due for one right now?
Yeah, we've not
Like,
called
is he not due
Nylander's
for- Yeah.
we've not called Nylander's
Well, he's
name in
playing
a
on
little
the-
while.
Playing on the third line, right? So
Yeah, but
I think that's really helped because he's staying away from the really like scary matchups, and so I think that's really helped him in this series.
okay, so Tim, you're saying it was Sirius Radio out of Vermont, and by the way, it's McLaughlin. It's okay.
McLaughlin.
Many people say my name like that at first glance. So, I guess it is McLaughlin.
Yeah. Okay.
Huh. Sorry about that. Remember the whole thing that we were talking
Any
about?
relation to Mark McLaughlin, the one that the guy the Bruins just signed this year?
Any relation to Mark McLaughlin, Tim? Heretic is asking how you join. Name of the show is Syndicated Insanity.
What's that?
That was the name of
Okay.
another bot. Block user. Boom. Look at that on top of it. Oh, I thought that I just blocked you. Block user. An error occurred blocking this user.
Is it up to us to do that or you?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Try refreshing
Then
the page. I can't do that.
saying. Okay, so you've got
Heretic is asking how
Thomas.
you join. Isha, that would be your domain to let Heretic know how to join. I don't know the nuts and the bolts of it. Huh? Get it? Bolts?
I get it. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
This is what passes for a joke around here. Tim says no, but I know him well. I am also close with Wags.
Wagner?
Wagner?
Austin Wagner? Or is that who it is?
I don't know. Come on, guys. Any guys?
Oh my goodness. Here we are. We're going to overtime in game 6. Maybe. I don't hate Toronto's chances at all, even if they lose this game. I don't hate their chances of winning this game. I don't hate their chances of winning the series.
Yeah. Wow. Tavares. That was larceny.
What do you mean he gave it to him? It wasn't larceny. He
No,
just
but
gave it to him.
he was hustling on the back
Yeah,
check. They
he
didn't even
was.
know that he
Yeah.
was there. Right? They weren't
Yeah.
even thinking about him,
Yeah.
and then he just walked in
Yeah.
and just said thanks. Chris Wagner, yes. Tim is saying.
Chris Wagner, okay.
Yeah. Tim saying, I hope the Blues can close their series tonight as well.
It's nothing still in that game, I think.
Face-off for the Tampa Bay Lightning here.
Yeah.
Unlike an icing, the Maple Leafs can change personnel. Can they do that? All kinds of sports.
Shane is telling us how to become a subscriber here, a preferred subscriber. On the bottom right, there's a dollar thing. Click that and then click become a member to be a member. So there you go. Heretic, you got... are you a Halo fan? Is that why you're Heretic? I'm a Halo fan.
Do you play that game?
I do.
Oh, do you really?
Halo first came out when I was 13.
Really? It's been around that
It's
long?
been around that long. Can you believe it?
Is that the one with the guys who dance around and stuff? Or
No, what?
Like
what?
the characters who like they.
No, you're thinking of Fortnite.
Oh, that's the one I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
It's funny. I remember some kids that I was coaching talking about the latest Halo. And then I was like, oh, you guys are talking about the latest Halo. And they all,
Wow.
what? What?
That was a 10 beller. I thought that was a goal.
Yeah, Halo Infinite is amazing. Have not gotten Halo Infinite yet. I don't know. I'm dragging my heels. I will. I will. Sean saying, holy, that was close. Yeah, I couldn't get much closer than that without being an actual goal, eh? That was something else. Is it all Tampa Bay again now?
They're pushing.
There you
There's
go.
a push here. There's a push here.
My heart is racing mostly because I want my prediction to be correct, Sean says. Sean, we really appreciate you and all that you offered to this live stream, but we do not want that to be correct. We've been live for 2 hours and 40 minutes. We're tired.
Yeah, I want this to end in regulation big time.
Tim saying, oh, awesome. My gamer tag is Sergeant Dexter Griff. Comes from Red versus Blue from 2002 when it was still on Newgrounds before Rooster Teeth moved to YouTube, then now on their own site. Love Halo. That's funny. I remember Red versus Blue. I never really got into it, but a friend of mine would always show me some of their skits. He says, I did play Halo a bit growing up, but Heretic I just thought was cool. It sounded cool when I was 15. Yeah, technology has been around like this now longer than it should have been.
This is a bit of a heavyweight fight, this one. They're going back and
Oh,
forth.
man.
Throwing haymakers here. They're taking turns.
Yeah. There you go. Wow. McDonough is quietly being an excellent defenseman in this series.
Yeah.
Like just not a lot is happening while he's on the ice, and they're not calling his name all that much, and then but it's because of that. Senor Bassoon says, "Come on, Leafs, take this home." And when you say take this home, do you mean lose this game and then go home
And go back
go
home?
back to the Scotiabank Arena, or what's the story?
Oh, Lord.
60 seconds.
There we go. Wow, okay.
All right. Okay. if
Okay,
you're the
now
Leafs,
you
would
throw-
you pull the goalie?
No, of course not.
Why not? Offensive zone draw, 40 seconds.
There's all kinds of time to get an empty net
I
goal. That
don't
would be
know,
the dumbest
just,
thing
you know,
ever.
The dumbest thing ever.
Okay, so are they
No,
gonna
now
are they gonna put
TikTok
out?
is the dumbest thing ever, Ken. That was just 13 for 17 for Matthews. Holy
So they've got
jeez.
Nylander out with them.
They should.
They've replaced Bunting. Yeah. And another icing. So you've got
Senior Bassoon has clarified. Take it home, meaning go on to the next round. LOL.
Yeah.
Yeah, we figured that that's what you meant, but I'm a dick. Sean says.
Toronto's playing to win. Toronto's playing to win here.
Sean
Toronto
says,
is
guys, I would
playing to
change my
win.
prediction, but sadly not how it works.
They don't
once
want
it's
to take
locked
this.
in.
Toronto doesn't want to take this to overtime.
I agree with you.
They don't want to take this to overtime. They
Yeah,
are
maybe
playing
pulling
for
the
the
goalie
win.
sounds pretty good now, doesn't it?
No, I mean no.
I hate this camera angle. Get back to how we're used to watching hockey.
Okay, so they
Wow.
can get the change now at least.
Tampa can, yeah.
Yeah.
Every time they flash stats like that, it ends up going the other way. Like when they go like 13 for 17 in the face-off time.
Yeah, the guy loses. Yeah.
That's funny.
That was a good. You were talking about McDonough. That was just a good little subtle stick play by him.
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
Too.
He's not like what you associate as a great defensive defenseman. But how about I put it this way? He's doing a lot better than Scotty Gomez.
Okay. Yeah.
Position Anthony Cirelli. Gets as low as possible on Matthews. It's one back by Matthews. Giordano. Riley swallowed
Whoa,
up.
my goodness.
Morgan Riley with the deceptive shot there.
These guys are throwing the kitchen sink at the Lightning right now.
They really the Leafs. I love what the Leafs are doing.
I love it
They're
too.
they're like, we don't want this going to overtime.
Why? Why would you?
Yeah, yeah.
Why would you? Once you get to 3-on-3, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not as incompetent as I act and sound and look and act.
Oh, we're going.
It's
to
overtime.
We are going to overtime.
It's overtime. Should we go over to the Minnesota-St. Louis game? What game do you want to go to, Ken, for in between periods?
Well, that's really the only one we can go to.
Is that
no
the
other
only one
game.
going on right now?
Yeah, Edmonton, LA doesn't start till 10. Well,
Right.
no, it's 10:15 right now.
Wow. Okay, well, which game do you want?
Well, it's only Minnesota St. Louis. That's the only other one.
Okay. OT boys. Sean is right so far. Yeah, Sean is right so far. Sean, I really wish you could have taken that prediction back. Because these chairs are not even the most comfortable things in the world. I've got new chairs on order, but they're not here yet. And
My bum doesn't hurt like it did last night.
no,
No, so it's actually a little bit, yeah.
you're getting the technique down.
I guess, yeah. Or my ass got fatter overnight. Very possible.
Yeah. How could it have? You were drinking Diet Coke. Well, don't forget to check out kencampbell.substack.com. And, of course, you can pay for a subscription, get all the extra stuff. Ken, like, in his writing, you guys might not realize, but, like, you know, half of his articles are like, so I got off the phone with Jim Nill yesterday, you know? It's like, yeah, okay, great, piss off. So some of us can't just call up Jim Nill, our little BFF, whenever we want. But it's good. Like, you know, I'm a subscriber. It's good stuff. KenCampbell.substack.com. You can also get our podcast, Hockey Unfiltered. Follow us on Twitter at Hockey No Filter. I've got our Twitters all up there at Ken_Campbell27 and at _Dylan Waugh. And and of course, check out our YouTube channel as well. And you know, we appreciate everybody sticking around with us this long. It's Sean, you know what? Just you need to find a way to really apologize here. You know, say it like you mean it, man, because I don't know what you're doing to us here, buddy. I thought you loved your dad. I thought you loved your old man here, but nothing doing, I guess.
Well, we needed some overtime in this series. I mean, we were due.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is now 2 very close games in a row, right?
3.
3, yeah, that's right.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After blowout after blowout after blowout, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's this seems like a snail's pace after what we were just watching.
Yeah, it
This
does a
is-
little bit.
I feel like we switched over to golf. If I make a joke and you laugh, then I am cool.
Oh, well, Cam Talbot, maybe that wasn't the best idea putting him in. Because
That was your idea.
That was a shite goal.
That was your idea. All good this game. Oh, stupid this bot is really all good. This game is out of market for me, sadly, and I can't watch it with Dangle, so glad I found you. Well, we're glad you found us too.
Oh,
hit up a
yeah,
little
so can't
subscribe
watch it with
and-
Dangle.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll take you guys over him.
Hey, you know what?
Not as much screaming with us.
yeah.
I wonder what Dangle's doing right now. He must be losing his shit.
Oh boy. Okay, listen, Senior Bassoon, you said, if I make a joke and you laugh, then I am cool. So make the joke, buddy. I'm ready. Make the joke. I laugh a lot, to be honest. I even laugh at some of Ken's jokes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, that's happened once or twice.
Yeah.
All right. And tell us which comedian we should deliver it like. Like, is it kind of like a Mitch Hedberg off timing? Or is it like a complete deadpan Stephen Wright?
I was wondering if you were going to come up with him next.
Or is it going to be more like a I'm happy but everything's going wrong, Norm Macdonald?
Not bad.
Or is it going to be like I'm completely coked out like Robin Williams and every other comedian of the 80s?
Yeah, pretty much. Who do you have in overtime for each team? Who do you have?
Who do I have in overtime?
Yeah.
I say Toronto closes it out.
No, okay, so who's going to score?
Oh, this is interesting.
That's what I mean,
Heretic is giving us a little challenge here.
Okay.
Heretic is saying, hang on a second. Where is it? Time. If you're within a minute, I'll donate $5. So give us $5 if we're within a minute.
Okay, I'll say 5:20 of the overtime period.
I think that we have to be on the same page here.
Okay.
I think we have to confer. So you're just going to answer for us, eh?
Oh,
My opinion doesn't
I
matter?
Yeah, no. Go ahead. What do you think? I don't think it's going to be. I hope not. God, I hope it.
Okay,
doesn't
Senior Bassoon says, "Why are the Leafs blue?" By the way, I'll go with 520. I'm going to type 520 as a comment, and I'll star it so that I can grab it later. You say Leafs 520?
Wow. I don't, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to go Leafs.
Leafs 520. Okay, there's the comment. I'm going to star it so I can always come back later. All right. Why are the Leafs blue, Ken?
What do you mean? Why are the Leafs blue?
Senior Bassoon, this is
Well,
his joke.
they started as they were the Toronto St. Pats at one time, and they were green.
Because they've been choking since 67.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, but that's good. That's a good joke. That's actually a really good joke.
That's you. Well done, Senior Bassoon. You are cool.
Yeah.
You are cool. Hey, did you hear about that recall on the Dion Phaneuf action figure?
No.
Sorry, the Austin Matthews action figure.
No, what?
Yeah, it was a choking hazard.
Let's let them choke first before we start making those jokes.
All right. Oh, I thought that we were back at the Leafs game. I was like, all right, here we go. That's not how overtime works,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
So 520, the Leafs. I'm gonna say Morgan Riley. I'm gonna say Morgan Riley.
Oh, you're calling Morgan Riley, eh?
Yeah, on a shot from the just moves in from the point with a clear lane, beats him glove high.
Wow, this has gotten very specific.
Yeah.
I do that in pool where I get really specific calling my shot, and then I hop the white ball off the table.
Yeah.
All right, Tim McLaughlin, sorry, Tim, says, I have some trivia for y'all. Let's see if you can get it.
Okay.
Let's hear it, Tim. We're ready. We're ready, Tim. Tim, where's the trivia? Yeah, Heretic saying, let's hear it, Tim. Tim, don't tell me that you're typing with one finger. Okay, so you're not familiar with Liam Ross. He showed me the results of an injury. Most know of the original six, but few forget that there was a seventh team ceased operation 1940s. What was the name of that team? Is it the Montreal Maroons?
No, it's either they started as the New York Americans, then they became the Brooklyn Americans.
New York Americans or Brooklyn Americans, Tim? I think Ken's got it. The Maroons never made it to the NHL then.
No, they were in the NHL. They absolutely were in the NHL.
All right. Tim says you got it.
Yeah.
Cal Surprise. You know why Ken remembers that? Because that was the first
'Cause I
year he
was at
started
their
covering
first
the
game.
NHL.
Yeah.
That's funny. So anyways, yeah, so I'm there at the gym with this guy, and he shows me the result of his injury. You know what happened to him?
This Liam kid?
This Liam Ross kid.
Yeah.
He cross-checked somebody in front of the net. He's a big defenseman.
Yep.
Whose skate went up and cut his leg and went like into his leg. They tourniqueted it right away.
So that's like the Tucker Tynan thing.
Yeah, he almost died.
Yeah,
like,
that's
there.
like the Tucker Tynan injury almost. Yeah.
It's wild.
Wow.
They got to start lining those pants with Kevlar. Just went right through his pants like it's not.
Or don't cross-check the guy.
Hey, man, he's the captain of the team. He's got to show leadership. Shea Weber cross-checked. He showed leadership.
Oh, I hope this isn't a long overtime.
What's the difference between the WWE and hockey? Are you talking about the World Wildlife
No, WWF
World
Yeah.
Wrestling, whatever? Okay, what's the difference between
Nothing. The fights are staged in both.
the fights are staged in both? People in hockey can actually fight. Nope, that's enough of that yuck. Mr. Mike 95 says.
Edmonton. They've started. They're up 1-0. And guess what? Connor McDavid scored.
Wait, he can do that?
Scared.
Connor McDavid can do that?
Wow, that would be great if we could get this one.
Yikes. How long do you think that we have left in the break?
Not much longer, I don't think.
Mr. Mike, you put an end to the jokes. All right, Ken, you want to tell me a joke?
No.
All right, I'll tell you a joke.
Okay.
I was once called into my principal's office, and the principal said to me, he said, "Dylan, I could expel you." And I said, "You'd have to catch and eat me first, you weirdo."
Not bad.
That's it?
Yeah.
Not bad?
Not bad. Yeah.
Sean says, "Wait, you're telling me Connor McDavid actually did something?"
Yeah, like he's been bringing it. He's been bringing it this series.
He's not the
If
issue.
they-
He's
if
not
they-
the
yeah,
issue. That'd
yeah,
be like
like-
saying, "Wait, Sidney Crosby actually did something." He's not the problem.
No, Connor McDavid is not the issue in this series. He was the only reason why it went to overtime the other night.
That's it.
Okay, come on, let's go. Yeah, I think you should probably change it back over.
All right, we're
pretty
switching
soon.
back over to the Leafs. Hopefully they're live soon.
Imagine if we missed it.
Could you imagine? We're the worst at this.
Oh, wraparound.
Hey. I want to see that. Okay. This is why I don't teach skate in on the RVH.
Okay, good. Wow,
Look, his skates against the post. His skates against the post.
He just
and it leaves that gap
whipped
there.
around Jersey and
Yeah. Mr. Mike says, "I got a joke. The Islanders firing Trotz."
not bad.
That's a good one. Yeah.
What's that?
It's low.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, I just did. No, it stopped. For a
I
minute.
know it was loading. You're a
Okay,
Canadian when
let's
you go into the bathroom and a Canadian when you leave it. What are you in the restroom?
European. Oh, come on. Come on, guys. Let's get the quality up a little bit.
Let's get the quality up a
Yeah.
little bit. I spilled spot remover on my dog, and now I can't find him.
His name was Spot.
Yes, that was the joke,
I
Ken.
know.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I saw an ad that said only you can prevent forest fires. That's a lot of responsibility for an 8-year-old.
That sounds. Is that Stephen Wright?
That's Stephen Wright. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Stephen Wright.
Yeah,
100%. Sean says, "Senor, they know too much because you did the European thing."
They know too much.
They know too much. Believe it or not, Ken was once a young whippersnapper too.
A long time ago.
Do y'all want to know a fun fact? I'd love to know a fun fact. I would love to know a fun fact. Let's hear it. This is your son telling us the fun fact.
Okay.
Your son, Sean Butcher. Having the last name Butcher is an unfortunate, because it just sounds like something that you've done to somebody named Sean. If OT goes to 6, they drop 2 pucks.
6.
Like 6 overtimes, they just drop 2 pucks.
Oh, is that the way? Yeah.
You know what, Sean? I'll tell you one of the most fun things that I did was when I was at the Roger Nelson hockey camp, we did a scrimmage where they dropped about 25 tennis balls on the ice, and the goalie that had, like, the team that had the most tennis balls in their net at the end lost. So as a goalie, you'd be stopping like 4 tennis balls at once, right?
That's
and you're
kinda
just
cool.
you're like, okay, well, these 2 people are shooting from a sort of similar location, so I'll try to stop them, and I guess that one's just going in because I don't have a chance there. And that was back in the day where you were always flailing and diving around as a goalie because you couldn't slide on the pads, right? Anyways, that was a lot of fun. That was actually a lot of fun. And I'm convinced that the other goalie was shooting tennis balls out of his net. Senor, that joke does not that joke is not very good written. Sean Butcher says, sounds fun, LOL.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Baby, we are set for the 3rd period, and the
Fourth period.
stage,
The
the 4th
overtime.
period, the stage is set. The Toronto fans are nervous. Man, remember seeing Montreal last year? The day that they clinched from Vegas. Remember that footage of the city?
Oh, did they go berserk? Yeah.
Yeah, well, they went berserk.
Yeah.
One of the other guys that writes for Eyes on the Prize was doing a hit with City TV. He got tear gassed.
Nice.
He's like, buddy, like, we're here, like, news cameras and lights and stuff. Like, the riots are there. What did the policeman say to his belly button? If it's like mine and keeps on expanding, he would have said, freeze!
Yeah, or he would have said, I can't see past you.
All right. 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Here we go. I'm surprised that they didn't call that. That's a Tampa Bay penalty makeup call.
Yeah.
2 guys incidental contact in the neutral zone. Oh, that's not good, Senior Bassoon. What do you have, 12 kids? You're under a vest.
Not bad. I can appreciate that.
You can appreciate that?
Yeah.
Sean Butcher says they're moving fast in this one. I tend to agree with you there, Sean. You've had some good takes so far tonight. Whoa.
Nice.
That was dangerous. Yeah, Heretic, that was very close.
Here we got numbers.
Oh!
Odd man.
Whoa!
Oh, Kerfoot missed again.
Unreal. Kerfoot, just who you want to have that breakaway, eh?
Oh, that's a bad pass.
He could have gotten there to prevent the icing. 100%, no? Holy smokes. That hurts, that block.
No, I think it hit his blade, his skate blade, so.
Yeah, but that still
Yeah.
wouldn't tickle.
No. Wins it.
What a shock.
He actually was like 4-8 at one point in this game. I don't know if he's.
Sean Butcher says, holy smokes, they're coming guns blazing in this one. They 100%
yeah.
are. You are not wrong. What? Oh,
That's.
Look.
Yeah, Engvall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, move along.
Let's get it. Let's make sure that we get an Engvall McCabe.
Oh, what a giveaway!
Oh, yeah, that was a great save. That was a great save on a brutal giveaway. Let's try to get Engvall, McCabe, and Kerfoot as many shots as possible in this one. That was McCabe too. So you've got the
Yep.
trifecta now.
That would
of
have
your-
missed the net, I think, that shot.
of your worst shooters. No, I don't think so. Maybe. Heretic says, I don't think this one's going past 10 minutes. Both teams are playing very aggressive.
Yep.
You're not wrong.
That's what we want to see.
Wow. Wow. I agree with Heretic, Sean says. All right. That's the first time you two have agreed all night. That's great. We got consensus. Although that was what surprised me about the New York Pittsburgh game 1 triple overtime. Is that they were throwing haymakers the whole time. The whole time. Like it looked like anybody could end it any second, and then it went into triple overtime. I do not wish that for tonight.
No.
Okay, what did you say? 5 minutes and 20 seconds, Ken?
That's what I said.
So once it gets to
14:40.
16:20, you're within a minute.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's a minute high. Surely you meant a minute on either side.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What's up, Maddie?
No, it'd be 15:40. Because 5:20 is 14:40.
Within a minute. It could be a minute plus or minus,
So
right?
with 15:40 left, or
You said 15:20.
no, I said 5:20.
5:20. Oh,
which means
okay, that's right.
14:40 is left,
So 15:40
or
to
13:40.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 15:40 and 13:40
Holy
have to be
jeez.
left.
Welcome to Hockey Unfiltered, where two heads are equal to one. Heretic says that Penguins game is the most entertaining triple OT ever. I would tend to agree with you, Heretic. I would tend to agree with you on that one. A lot of times when it goes into the
It was
extra
a
overtimes-
very, very good game. Yeah.
Yeah. EPEA Morning News Behind the Scenes says hello. Hello, EPEA Morning News Behind the Scenes. Just joining us for the end of this Leafs game? Hey, thanks, Senior Bassoon. Really, really appreciate that.
What did he say?
I gave us $2.
Oh, nice. Thanks,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah, really appreciate that. Sorry we couldn't get to more of the dad jokes. We kind of took precedent with the game
Yeah,
again.
now it's we've got more pressing matters here.
Yeah, we've got more pressing matters.
I'm really unimpressed with Tampa's top line. Really, really unimpressed.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you
Really,
here.
really unimpressed with the way they've played.
I tend to agree with you. With that being said, the Leafs are getting most of their stuff from, guys that don't really score much. Wow. Shielded by Campbell. Just for those that are new here, because we got a few more people. This here's Ken Campbell. I'm Dylan Waugh. We have a podcast, Hockey Unfiltered. You can subscribe to it on Apple or YouTube or Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. And check out Ken's writing at Hockey Unfiltered. No, KenCampbell.substack.com.
Yeah.
It's called Hockey Unfiltered. I only said it 14 times. And check us out. Ratings, reviews, all appreciated. Subscriptions. You can either be a free subscriber to Ken's Substack or for some extra dough.
David
you get
Camp.
some extra. You get some extra money, or you get your extra money's worth for it. That was
Okay.
EPA saying, remember the 6 overtime game between the Lightning and the Sharks.
No, it was the Lightning and the Blue Jackets
Yeah.
in the bubble.
You're right. No, that wasn't.
The
Last
Lightning
year
have never
wasn't even a
played
bubble.
the
Last
Lightning
year
have
wasn't
never
even-
played the Sharks in the playoffs because it would have been the Stanley Cup final.
It was the Blue Jackets, but it wasn't. Last year wasn't a bubble, was it?
No, it wasn't last year. It was when it was in the bubble.
Oh, okay.
It was in 2020 in the bubble in the first round. It was like the first game.
Your memory for this stuff shocks me sometimes.
I don't remember my own phone number half the time.
Yeah, well, it's a compliment. You can choose to take it or, or meet it with a sarcastic comment.
It was 2020 in the bubble.
That wasn't 6 overtime, though. That was 3 overtimes. Sorry, Blue Jackets. Yes, we forgive you. Blue and teal are just so close. The Beer Sports Whatever podcast says, go Bolts.
Okay. Who we picking? Who we picking here for the game winner? Okay, pick one for each team. I've picked Morgan Riley for Toronto, and I will take Braden Point for Tampa.
Can I take Andrei Vasilevsky for Tampa? Because he's the only guy bringing it. I'm going the opposite direction with you.
Yeah.
I take the defenseman from
Victor
Tampa,
Hedman?
Victor Hedman.
Yeah.
And from Toronto, I take Tavares gets the Hattie.
Oh wow.
Tavares gets the Hattie. That's my
Wouldn't
pick.
that be something?
I wanted to take Matthews, but I'm just like, excuse me. Are we past our minute now?
Yep. 5-4. I've said 5:20, right?
Yeah,
we're
you said
done.
5:20.
We're done. Oh no.
No, we're not done. 13:40 is when we're done.
What's that?
13:40 is when we're done.
Yeah.
Whoo! Boys, you better score it now because we got $5 on the line here.
Oh, that's veteran.
Yeah, by that you mean cheating?
Yeah, that is a veteran move.
EPEA Morning News behind the scenes says Lightning Palat.
Okay.
It's spelt suspiciously though. It's more like Lightsing Polot. Senior Bassoon says, let's go, boys. If I remember, you're going for the Leafs, boys. Whoo-wee, this is a game. $5.
They got to get it within 15 seconds.
All right, easy. Sends it to Tavares for the breakaway because, you know, his blazing speed comes into play here. I mean, he was a point a game this season, right? Almost. Tavares, yeah. Close to it. Didn't he get like 78 points or something like that?
If only we had a portal.
If only we had some sort of retainer of knowledge. You were on the NHL website.
I know, but it just takes too long.
Really? That was a one race? That didn't...
Foot wins the race, the foot race. 76 points, yeah.
Senior Bassoon says, I'll give you all another $2 if the Lightning win.
Oh, okay.
Now, is that because you're trying to jinx the Lightning or because you're trying to will the Lightning?
Reverse psychology going on.
Reverse psychology. Go Lightning! Go Lightning! What? Come on.
Cycle the puck all day. I don't care. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, like, close the gap is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like, Sean Butcher says, don't ruin my chances. How many minutes left? There's 13 minutes and 23 seconds left in the period, but yeah, we're done on our prediction. We lost. We fought the good fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that you can use the expression headmanning pucks in a game with headman. I don't know.
Yeah.
I always thought that was a weird expression anyways.
It is a strange one, yeah.
Headman's a puck up the boards. What? Sorry for the long name. I'm my school's editor. That's all right. I don't mind
Mitch
Mitch Marner going
Marner
in.
up the right side.
Yeah. Smart.
Holds up.
Oh, they gave it to their worst defenseman. I don't mind the long name. I'll take any chance to talk more. Fill up a little time. Whoa! Split save by Muzzin.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
See that?
Kick saving a beauty.
Kick saving a beauty.
Yeah.
They used to teach us skate saves back in the day. They used to teach us to knock pucks with our skates. I can't get over that. Why did anybody ever think that was smart? No, don't use your pad, use your skate. Oh, okay. Seems kind of stupid if you ask me. Oh, wow. Tavares is there. He's going to go for a tip. It's right in front of the net. My call.
Could you imagine for the Hattie? That would be.
Okay, so
Then
has he gotten the last 2 goals?
Tomorrow, if he gets a hat trick and wins this game in overtime, tomorrow there will be like the John Tavares middle school.
There will be the John
Like,
Tavares middle school.
yeah, it'll be built. They'll start construction on that.
Where is he
tomorrow.
from again? He played in the G,
He's from
didn't he?
Oakville. He's from Oakville.
Oh, yeah. He's from Oakville.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a terrible camera change.
Yeah.
Holy gee. I
I
thought
don't know
that my
who the
projector
director
fell
is.
off or
I don't
something
know who
like
the
that.
director is, but
News behind the scenes says $10 on the Lightning.
okay.
I mean, we're broke, right? Like you guys know that, right? Tell you what, if the Leafs win, then we take the bet. Then we accept. Wow.
You gotta
Their
like,
worst defenseman again.
You gotta like the way the Leafs are playing here.
You really do. And you know
You
what?
really have to like the way the Leafs are
where
playing.
they're putting the pucks in the offensive zone, they're getting to them.
Yeah.
I believe that the term for that is soft dumps.
Yes.
My
Soft
my
dumps.
favorite hockey expression of all time ever. This soft dump brought to you by Metamucil. Wow. My 10-minute prediction was not correct. Oh well. Yeah.
No, it's not 10 minutes yet.
I think that he might be a little ahead of us.
Oh.
Wow. 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 What a play.
The Leafs defensively have been excellent.
Yeah, well, until that
Just
turnover there.
excellent.
But
Yo,
then the
no,
block,
but
though.
like Riley was just like right in the lane.
Yeah. Riley, known for his shot blocking ability. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
This
see, that
game
was
is
my guy.
crazy.
That was my guy, Nylander. That was the one I chose.
You chose Riley.
Oh, yes, I did.
You
Yes,
jerk.
I did. Yeah, that's right. He would have gotten the assist.
You chose Riley,
right,
you
I
jerk.
chose Riley,
You know
yeah.
what? My wife and I actually did a year-long bet
Yeah.
on Habs games who would get the first goal.
Okay.
And you get a half a point for an assist and a point for the goal.
Okay, so who won?
Oh, I did, obviously.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. But we had a note. We had like an Evernote note
Okay.
for the whole year. Tanya's pick, Dylan's pick, point, half point, whatever.
Kerfoot?
Okay, so did Vasilevsky just like go into the change room and go, "Oh, you know what?" He looked at himself in the
I
mirror
forgot.
and said,
I'm Andre Vasilevsky.
I'm Andre Vasilevsky.
I forgot.
I forgot.
Damn.
He looked at himself in the mirror and said, "Well, You don't look like Auntie Niemi. Oh, that's right. You know what I always say?
Labushka in with the big block on Killorn.
Every time that I see Vasilevsky look at me, you know what I always think about? I always think about that Frank Sinatra song. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those eyes? O-E-G-O, how'd they get so big, oh? You don't think that when you see his eyes?
No, I don't. Actually,
You will
no.
now, buddy
No,
boy.
no,
You
I
will
probably
now.
won't. I probably
You know
won't.
the song, though.
Yeah, is that Frank Sinatra?
I mean, he
Jeepers
didn't write it, but
Creepers?
yeah, he sang it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What happens if the Lightning win? Morning News Behind the Scenes asks. Sean Butcher says then they move to Toronto. They wouldn't have to change their jersey a whole lot, will they? Oh, that is a
Look at that
stressed
guy
out
in the
looking
crowd
crowd.
wearing that goalie mask. I love it. They've got to do
I remember
it.
my buddy in road
Somebody's
hockey.
got to score this overtime period.
I remember when I was a kid, my buddy, his dad found like a used road hockey mask somewhere and painted it like Cujo's mask.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But of course, who was the goalie always in road hockey? It was me,
Right.
the Habs fan, and I had to wear a Cujo mask all the time. It was degrading.
Man, that is
Ugh.
that's a modern day the sweater.
Modern day
That's a
problems.
modern day the sweater.
Oh, thanks,
hockey
Sean.
sweater.
Thank you. I'm just using this. I'm just using this to boost my musical career. Is what I'm doing. Sean said, "Beautiful singing."
Nice.
Yeah,
All right.
the pipes are still primo. Even after talking for 3 hours and 19 minutes, we've been live. Points going to score the game winner.
That's what I thought too. If Tampa wins,
Yeah,
that's who I've picked.
yeah. Ken took point as well. Well, there's point.
Yeah.
They kept him right to the outside. He had no lane to the net the whole
Yeah,
way.
nothing. Yeah.
He had no pass option. He had no lane to the net. Better not be using auto-tune. Yeah, no, I don't know how to use auto-tune. It scares me. Wow. Guys, don't dial down the pressure here.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to both teams. Don't dial down the pressure here.
Icing.
Yeah, that is like a modern version of the sweater, eh?
Yeah.
Having to wear the
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
I wish I could get 100 million moss to eat this goalie mask.
100 billion. Red Eye says, stupid. Why did they stop broadcasting the overtime? Instead, they switched to the lame Oilers game. WTF.
That's bizarre. Who did that?
Which network did that? Have you seen the video where Travis Scott falls off the stage with auto-tune on? No, I haven't. I live in Tampa, so we're trying to make it 3 straight. Yeah, I mean, it would be an impressive feat. There's no two ways about that. And Foot would be just the guy to do it.
Yep. Impressive feat with foot.
Foot's feet today.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Foot, there he is.
And Kerfoot was in on the forecheck. Wow, that's wild.
My feet can't fail me now. My feet don't fail me now. You're a little offside there, Chachki. How has McCabe had like 3 of the 10 bell opportunities?
Because he gets a lot of them. He creates
Yeah,
a lot
I know.
of
He does
opportunities.
create a lot, but boy, that guy just can't bury a thing, eh?
Well, he was way worse at the beginning of the season. He got a little bit better as the year went on.
Yeah. The mouse was weirdly in the way. I didn't notice that before. Behind the
Another
scenes is-
icing. Ooh, ouch. Playing with fire. Playing with fire.
Behind the scenes is watching on TBS, and they switched, I guess, to the. Well, here's where we're at.
No, we're at TBS. We're on TBS.
We are on TBS. Maybe it's like, is there TBS 2, TBS 3, or something like that?
I don't know,
that
but
you're-
I don't know, but Austin Matthews just won a huge face-off here.
Marnes. Wow. Wow, you guys. Wow.
Cal Foot's
I
played 20
hope you
minutes
guys
in
really
this game.
enjoy this incredible commentary
Cal
from me.
Foot
Wow.
has
Wow.
been, Cal Foot has really improved
Oh,
over,
yeah.
over this season, over the course of the
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
Like he was a complete liability in the first quarter of the season.
Yeah.
And now he's really he's actually been really solid.
The thing about teams like the Tampa Bay Lightning
Yep.
is that like good begets good. You know what I mean? In the sense that you've got a guy like Cal Foot, like you're saying, and he's able to be in a situation where he doesn't have to carry that load and he can develop
Right.
the way that he needs to develop, right? Like when Montreal traded Jonathan Drouin for Sergachev, you know, and then Sergachev, of course, became a very good defender on the Tampa Bay Lightning. You know, most Habs fans were mad and were like, well, we need... Wow, that was
Wow,
a crazy chance. We're like, we need a defender like Sergachev. I can't believe that they traded him away, but there's no guarantee that Sergachev would have been half the defender in the situation that he would have been forced into.
Well, and
Montreal.
and the way Montreal's developed people over the last decade and a half has left a ton to be desired.
I have an unspecified quote. Like, I don't know who this quote is from, but it's a friend of mine in media who
Yeah.
told me this story, and he wouldn't be lying to me about it if he says that somebody said this to him. He said when he asked what the development strategy, how it's differed between Kent Hughes and Marc Bergevin,
Yeah,
he said, what development strategy under Marc Bergevin?
Yeah.
Marner again. Marner's been all over the offensive zone, but not able
Yes.
to cut in and make...
But you
Do
see him
his
anywhere
stuff.
near the net? Like
That's what
I
I'm
don't-
saying. He's
yeah.
not able to cut in.
Yeah.
He's been all over the offensive zone, but, you know, he's... Like, okay, he had space right there. 4 minutes,
Yeah.
38 seconds. Marner had space right there. And, you know, he could have made that move. Yikes. Senior Bassoon says, somebody score. I don't even care who anymore.
I'm wondering about Tampa here with they haven't really generated a lot.
Sean Butcher says there's something stopping teams from getting a 300-pound man and then just placing them in front of the goal and then no one can score. Sports Science actually did, if you look it up on YouTube, it's pretty cool. They took a sumo wrestler, like an actual sumo wrestler, and put him in the net and had George Peros shoot on him, and George Peros scored every single time.
He did every single time.
Every
yeah?
single time.
And that's George Peros.
And that's George Peros.
Yeah.
But he played the show. He went to
probably-
the show.
He probably could have beat the guy up too.
Violent gentleman, yeah.
There's no punching in sumo wrestling, but he would have just like clocked him.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, it's there.
Nothing like Tampa's got lots of one and dones and no.
They've only
no
had one
penetration,
really good
no penetration, no
opportunity.
their entries are not like smooth and they're not really making it difficult.
News behind the scenes says, why are players allowed to push each other into the wall? Mr. Mike 95 says, why not? That's the real question. I mean, the boards are designed to move and to give
Yeah.
so that it doesn't hurt too much. Still hurts. Yowzer.
Oh, nice hand-eye by Brody.
Unreal.
Look at Kelfoot doing the reverse. Oh, look at that. Hello.
Wow. Calm as
And
a cucumber.
icing. Nope.
Okay, guys.
Somebody end
Senior
this in the
Bassoon says, I
next 2
might just
minutes."
give you guys the $2. I'm tired of this. Sean Butler says, hockey is one of the few sports where fighting is allowed, and I love it. Yeah,
It's
Ken,
actually not allowed.
it's,
There's a 5-minute penalty for it.
Technically, there is a penalty for fighting. Ken will disagree with you there. He's not a big fighting guy. Oh. Piss off with this stupid. Block user. Wow.
Braden Point.
Braden Point. Hey.
Whoa.
Pow.
Hold it.
Ha
Okay, this game now, like I don't think I'm not sitting here going the Leafs are going to lose Game 7.
No,
The way
I
they
agree
played,
with you.
the way they played in this game, and the way they came back, I think they
Yeah,
should
Tampa
feel.
Bay scored, Tim.
I think they should feel good about their chances.
Yeah. I honestly,
And I was right, Braden Point. I got to pee like a racing horse right now. Are we
all
done?
right. Yeah, we're done. I'll wrap us up here. You
Okay,
go.
well,
You go water the daisies.
Okay, I'll come back.
It's better than pushing them up at, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll come soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much.
Game 7 for Saturday night.
Oh, Ken's going to be actually at Game 7. So, yeah. Thanks so much for sticking around, everybody. That was a lot of fun. And that was a really, really, really wild game. Yeah, go Bolt, City Life Project. It's going to Game 7. Ken's going there. Congratulations, Tampa. Even though I have a hole in my wallet, I will enjoy your pain in the 7th game. $10, $10. Do you owe us $10? Is that what the story is? Is that what the story is? Morning news behind the scenes? Because, we won't hold you to it, but we're not going to say no either. We appreciate that. Don't forget to check out kencampbell.substack.com. That's where Ken's writing is. Honestly, he's not here, so I don't even have to say nice things about him, but he's a great writer. I love watching his stuff, reading his stuff, and, check out our podcast, Hockey Unfiltered, the Hockey Podcast Network. Don't forget to subscribe to the Hockey Podcast Network, and of course our YouTube channel and Apple Podcast. Oh, we said that we weren't going to pay you if we owed you $10. Yeah. We said we weren't going to pay you. Don't even. We were very clear about the fact that this was a one-way bet. Yeah. We were very clear about our intentions here. So don't let's not go crazy here. We paid more than the $10 with our rapier-like wit.
And our blood, sweat, and tears.
Our blood, sweat, and tears. They were a good band back in the day. They were. Yeah. Blood, sweat, and tears. Hey, listen, everybody. Thank you so much for sticking around. Don't forget to subscribe.
And we got 2 Game 7, so at least.
You're not even in your mic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got 2 Game 7s coming up.
We got at least 2 Game 7s.
Yeah.
And maybe another 2 on the way. Let's hope for it.
Sean Butcher saying bye, Dad.
See you, Butch. Oh, St. Louis is up 2-0. That doesn't look good. Okay.
All right.
All right, everybody.
See you later,
Thank you.
everybody.
Yep.